I would never.
I'm not going back in the time machine, bro. I don't want to go on Mr. Bones' wild ride.
Hits a dab. Bro.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, well,
So stream might have gone down. We're back though.
we're back. I hope you missed us.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. We're doing the best we can. Okay.
Yeah, but
So, NIU won that game, and we're currently working to get the end of this game back up for you guys, just so you can see the final minutes of this game, because it was wild.
it was. I'll admit, we were sitting there because it stayed at overtime for a while.
Yeah,
we couldn't believe it.
We asked her, like, so who won? And they're like, they're still going. And we're like, wait, what?
I mean,
and it apparently NIU ended up winning that.
yeah.
So we're working on getting those last few minutes for you guys, or the last few moments at least, and just to see what actually went down.
yeah. I mean, I'm from the little bit that I could see from the Observer, it was just
It was just Casey doing Casey things.
yeah. Like I just want to see it again. It was so good.
Absolutely. I hope we can get that back up. But
Yeah, but hey, still
worst comes to worst, it is a 1-1 game, people.
exactly. We still got all the time in the world now.
Absolutely. So it is a 1-1 game. It is still a best of 5. So there's still plenty of games left to play. NAU showing that they do not want to go home just yet.
Exactly. They, as you mentioned, your favorite word, grit.
They're showing grit.
They showed that their tenacity. That's
Tenacity.
a big word.
There you go.
That tenacity
Bring
just
another
to
big vocabulary
keep
today.
going. A good vernacular.
There you go.
So, if that's the correct terminology, I think.
Yeah, that's big vocabulary.
Yeah, don't quote me. I'm not a walking dictionary. I wish I was, though.
No, you
but-
don't.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go with what he said. But
No. These games have just been getting better and better the longer we go. But I mean, let's see if we can get the final moments of this game for you guys. As far as I'm hearing, we are seeing like the last few moments of this game. I mean, what do you think went down personally?
well, I mean, so they're getting close to overtime.
Yep.
There's going to be that struggle and tug of war, and since we know that NAU won, they would have had to have overcome U of A's composition. How they did that, only
Absolutely.
only the film tells. But man,
I mean, I can hear it in the background, so let's see. Yeah, let's see what we've got going on for this last 30 seconds. I mean, Casey with a nice shot. I want to see this 4-kill from Casey back is what I want to see.
yeah, that we saw there, that was impressive.
But yeah, really nothing going here for NAU at this point. Loki getting a nice pick on Wayfarer, though. Loki getting a nice kick on Dragnavar. Pebbles getting a nice kill on Insomnia, and there's just 2 left for U of A. And Nope goes down. Clarity just trying to escape with their life. And they're just pushing the spot here. Pebbles knows what's up.
Yeah.
Leave 2 on point, and Casey coming back. He's on the Tracer, so he'll be back quick. And I mean, Loki just trying to take this high ground and provide that little bit. Insomnia changed into Genji.
Interesting pick.
I mean, the Genji is very good right now. I've been saying that we should see some Genji today. The Flux coming out. I mean, Pebbles just back to full health. The window comes out. Loki kills Insomnia with a nice melee. Pebbles getting 1. No, he should have gotten 1, but nice rocket coming out of Pebbles. Kaden getting Dragnavar, Kaden getting Clarity, Loki getting Wayfarer, Cheeto getting Nope. And yeah, that's just it. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that there is proof of
just how quickly this game can change.
exactly. I mean, the whole tide changed just right in that little moment in overtime. I mean, just a total shift.
It was absolutely. It was them changing to Alari. They just needed more healing, and they. So nice to meet you, Jordan.
Hey, pleasure meeting you. Yeah. So,
No.
Yeah.
It's just a very. You can change one thing, and the game can shift entirely in your favor.
exactly. Just that
so
there.
good, so good.
That's what we crave here in the broadcast studio. Is we crave those close moments, that energy, that all those moments right there that you just saw in that clip. That is what we like.
Absolutely.
I mean, we eat that up. So
For sure.
I hope to see more clips like that.
Yeah, and hopefully we can see something more like that, some more big highlights. I mean, Casey getting 4 in overtime really is what settled it for them. For NAU just not letting them push any further, and that really was the turning point for the entire night or the entire game for them.
Exactly. I mean, we both can attest to how cool it is to see a tie game like
Absolutely.
this. You know,
it's a 1-1 game. It's still anyone's game. They're very evenly matched opponents at this point. I don't know, man. Beats me.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm so happy right now. Just
I know.
seeing these games like this that are this close just are what drives us.
This energy and this hype, however, would not be possible without the
Rockstar.
the Army National Guard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got to say the right, okay, because they're the ones funding this entire thing. They
True
have
statement.
the Army National Guard providing a generous $750 prize pool for each of the 4 games, as well as allowing us to get this trip to Arlington for the winning teams for each. So, I mean, thank you. Huge thank you to Army National Guard, as well as Esports U, RallyCry, Raising Canes, and Rockstar. I mean, would not be possible without them.
Exactly. You know, I thought you were going there with the whole energy thing and the Rockstar, but now we're
Yeah,
going
yeah,
into
no.
game.
So we're actually going to
Canada.
Canada. Yeah, no, we love Canada. So this is a push map, and like I said earlier, this is really going to be the true test of who has more grit on their team, who can really push this bot that little bit further to provide this evenly matched game, that little bit of an upper edge.
Yeah, and these push maps just are the real tug of wars, literally. I mean, that's basically what it is. It's just
Absolutely.
a tug of war. And so I'm excited. I wonder what comps they'll have.
The Warbirds gym goes crazy. We go gym, get big, strong,
Yo, we'll go to the Warbirds gym.
huge. We love Tom Beans. What are these little like details I've never noticed about this map? We love Winton.
Low-key on the Reaper. Huh.
Mirror comps as far as tank. I mean, the only difference is Dragnavar on that Sombra, or on the Symmetra versus Casey on that Sojourn, but I don't know if Dragnavar stays on this Sombra, probably, or Symmetra, probably not. But no, it would appear, no, they're switching to that Sombra, yeah. I mean, the only issue with that is U of A is going to be playing 1 down for just a minute, so they got to play a little bit safer. Loki just trying to get any value out of that Reaper. Very dangerous point to play at. I mean, boobs will be huge here if any of the Lucios can get a boob. Nope, jumping in, getting Loki. Pebbles getting Insomnia though. Cheeto getting Dragnavar in a boop. Wayfair getting Cheeto back though, and it's still a 3v3. Pebbles taking down Loki. Not quite, but Casey does take down Clarity, and I mean, U of A going down, Casey taking down Nope, Saikana taking down Wei, and I mean, U of A is a different team that we saw in the first game.
Exactly.
NAU really has the momentum in their favor, but any team fight can change the course of this battle in an instant.
Yeah, Wayfarer, her ult's already at
Nope,
nearly
changing
at
to the
75%, so that's going to be...
Yeah, Nope changing to that Maga, which is really going to be an issue for the Winston, but we said that last time, and Nope just popped off the moment that he changed tanks, and Loki going down to Clarity, or Wayfair and everyone else on that team. But Nope going to point, try and contest it a little bit. And just an overall just kind of slow-paced, nice pick by Dragnavar. Cheeto going to go down here too, and Casey going down to Nope, and once again you see this tank swap by U of A just doing so much for them.
Yeah, and NAU has 3 ults at the ready, and then U of A only has 1.
I mean, NAU also has their Reaper ult and beat coming up very, very quick. I mean, but U of A also has pretty much every ult other than their Maga up very, very soon. I mean, they're just nothing getting done this fight. Both Moiras using their ult. Loki going down, Clarity going down. both teams without their Reapers. And it's just Beat being used, EMP being used to counter Beat. Casey going down. Insomnia going down. And I mean, once again, Maga using their ult to just try and get all of the value they can against out of this monkey. And yeah, U of A showing their absolute just prowess with switching their tanks.
Yeah, so Loki and KC have both their ults ready to go. Insomnia and Clarity have both their ults ready to go. So it's going to be interesting.
Low-key, this Reaper could go crazy.
Low-key it would. Well, that was perfect timing.
Hey, the Reaper ult did not in fact go crazy, but Casey is popping off. Clarity getting Pebbles. Casey getting Clarity. I mean, Casey going down to Nope though, and it's such a even fight. I mean, everyone just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah.
U of A looking like they're going to get the second point here, but I mean,
yeah, Clarity and Wayfarer have both their ults.
No ults for NAU. U of A having almost three at their disposal. EMP about to pop off here.
Sekana almost has an ult.
Big EMP by Dragnavar. Loki taking down Dragnavar though. Clarity getting three with that Reaper ult. I mean, Casey having a railgun charged, but nothing coming of it. Wayfarer using their ult as well. You just see how U of A just uses their ults a little bit better every single time. And I mean, it still is anyone's game at this point, though.
Yeah, I mean, this is still going to be... It's still going to be a fight between who really wants it.
Absolutely.
And right now, it looks like U of A wants it more.
Coalescence being used by Sekana, taking out Insomnia. Ton of just healing and damage coming up from both sides. Loki taking out Clarity. Huge stomp by Nope.
Nice stomp.
But the Reaper is just a tank, just melter. Cheeto taking out Nope. Loki taking down Wayfarer and NAU actually, the moment they switched to that Maga, getting a lot more value out of it. You see these Maga Dittos are just doing so much for whoever switches to Maga. And I mean, it still is anyone's game. Dragnavar trying to see if they can get a pick here, but it's just super, super congested. No one playing too far out, and NAU, nice ult by both Magas, and who knows what's going to go on in here. It's just a whole mosh pit.
The shapes and colors are back
Shapes
at it
and
again.
colors! Nice stomp, though, and Pebbles getting beated, but still just getting melted by Nope. Nope just being superior.
And NAU is down 3 people now.
Nice play by U of A. And U of A going to go try and push this bot back to where it's at, get that forward spawn again. And I mean, NAU needs to see if they can get something going here. I mean, they're still looking for a big EMP here by Dragnavar.
Exactly, and now there's 4 minutes
Clarity
and 10
almost to
seconds
have
left.
their ult as well, and they're going to see if they can get another huge ult here. Only one going down for Clarity this time, but I mean, they still got all 5 out of there.
Oh my, that team
What a
wipe.
play. I mean, they used 2 ults to get it, but I mean, when you're getting all 5 there, the amount of push you're going to get on this bot is so worth it. Insomnia having the beat as well. Kadon going down to Dragnavar. Maga's just staring at each other again. Big Reaper ult about to come out by Loki. Taking out Clarity.
Only Clarity
Big beat, but it's a little late. I mean, see what Insomnia can get here on the Lucio, but big ult about to come out here from Nope if he tends to use it, but says no. And U of A getting pushed back. So NAU has a chance to push this bot a little bit more. I doubt they'll get it back to midway before U of A gets back from their midway. But the forward spawn is going to prove essential for U of A, stopping them from getting this back to the midway point. But they're not going to choose to contest. They're just going to let it get to the midway point and take their lesser spawn, attacking these supports. And Casey going down with having the railgun at their disposal, but I mean, just a good play by U of A to take down the backline before they could do anything with it. Clarity taking down Pebbles, and Loki just choosing to go back and not risk his life for it.
Yeah, Wayfarer and Dragnavar have both their
U of A going
already.
crazy aggressive, taking out Cheeto, about to take down Loki. The Coalescence being used.
KC got downed, as well as Cheeto, both getting eliminated.
I mean, both teams using so many ults. Loki escaping with his life, barely. Saikana also trying to escape with their life. They will, in fact, escape with their life, though. Wayfarer going down to 27 health. Goes down to the Casey. Nope, going in, getting hyper-aggressive. But, I mean, it's just clarity left for U of A. And once again, NAU holds, but it still is not looking good for them.
Yeah, there's a minute 50 left, and NAU
have quite a bit to go.
Yeah, NAU has quite a bit to go.
Loki with their ults again, though. Dragnavar and Clarity trying to build up their EMP Reaper ult combo once again. I mean, it's worked twice. Why not work a third time, right?
Loki
Big
and KC.
stomp coming in from U of A, though. Nope, getting Loki. Clarity getting Pebbles.
KC popped their ult.
Casey getting Clarity, but dying to Wayfarer. And this should just be it by U of A, and they're going to see if they can... Whoa, what a... Okay. Random game interactions. We love it.
We love those.
Dragnavar trying to build EMP. Got Saikana with a virus. U of A getting that forward spawn once again. 80 to EMP. I mean, I need to stop it.
Loki has ultimate here.
Low-key, this ultimate might go crazy.
Clarity also has their ultimate. Nope has their ultimate. So U of A
Loki
here.
choosing not to use his ultimate here. Oh, right here. Boom. Oh, what a boop, though. I mean,
Interesting.
huh?
Clarity.
Clarity getting 3. Wow. Saikana going down as well, and that should be it by U of A, for U of A. I mean, NAU can still dodge, but I mean, EMP going to come out here, and
Yeah.
EMP, huge EMP, huge beat, booping them off of point. They're still 4 on point, but
Yeah, it looks like this is
Pebbles
years.
going down, Saikana, Cheetah going down. Loki getting Clarity, but Loki being the last one alive here.
10 seconds left as the game's coming to a close.
Yeah, and that'll be it for U of A, and U of A will win the push map.
Yeah, I mean, that there is
And what a comeback game for U of A.
exactly
Let's see what we've got here for this play of the game, brought to you by
Raising Cane.
Raising Cane's Clarity.
Clarity.
Oh, it's Dragnavar again, stealing it away. EMP here was huge for this
Yeah.
big ult that came out of Clarity, and I mean,
And it was
it
just,
was just simple from there.
and all the assists as well as the kills coming from Dragnavar there.
Huge team kill.
Yeah, I mean, that whole team wipe was something
Absolutely.
incredible. That right there is like textbook, that will change your game moments.
Absolutely.
So, like, if you see those, no matter what sort of game you play, if you see team wipes like that, that right there, that
Very
is
much so.
perfect.
And
So-
it's just very, very well played by U of A. I mean, they're up 2-1.
Yeah,
Like I said, whoever wins the push map is guarantee. Like, it's not a guarantee, but they definitely have the momentum going into this next game.
exactly. And we have a hybrid map coming up next week. Am I
Indeed.
correct?
Yeah, we do in fact have a hybrid. So it'll be either Eichenwald, Numbani, Kings Row. We might see a Kings Row game.
Dude, Kings Row would be nice. Ogdenwald, though. I'm hoping for an Ogdenwald. It's my favorite map.
Indeed.
I just love it.
I love
it's so pretty.
Eichenwald.
It's so pretty.
We love the German map.
Yeah, we love looking at pretty things. Just
Shapes and colors.
shapes and colors.
We love shapes and colors.
Yeah, we've said that too much, but that's besides
It's
the point.
fine.
But-
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Trust the process.
trust the process. But yeah, so
Interesting game to come out next.
exactly, and so kind of maybe help explain for the audience at home what
Yeah.
different, I guess, types of characters are there. So there's tank. and
You have
there's other-
tanks, you have damage per second, and you have your supports. So there will be 1 tank, 2 damage, 2 supports. This is your random roll queue style. Your tanks will have quite a bit more health. Your supports will be your main heal support style characters. Your damage per second will be your like big damage makers, your big like elim people. And it's really, each serves their own role, their own purpose, and it's really important to get each of these in the game. So yeah,
Yeah, and so those three roles are what make up these teams, and so that's always a big part, especially of games like Overwatch.
absolutely.
Those are I say decision makers in heavy quotes because I mean some teams they'll do more leaning towards DPS, some do
Very
more
much so.
leaning towards tank, and some of those different ones are what I mean. Those can decide some things.
For
is what
sure.
I'll say.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And they're definitely their difference makers.
Exactly. So, but honestly, we've seen some really exciting games so far here in Overwatch just today.
Yeah, absolutely.
A part of the Western Cactus League.
These have been some phenomenal games in our loser semis.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen some steamrolls in the winter semis, but we're really seeing a tug of war
Very
in the
sure.
loser semis. and
Absolutely.
Oh yes, enjoying this. This is what we like to see.
Absolutely. No, there's some very, very fun games coming forward today.
Here. Yeah, but I say we should thank the people who power this whole thing.
Absolutely.
So, Army National Guard, Esports U, RallyCry, Canes, Rockstar, and the GCU Esports, I guess, community itself. we'll say.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a very phenomenal community that we've built here, and it's gonna just keep growing as we go on, and it's a very phenomenal job by GCU to allow us to have these commodities.
Exactly, and
It'll be a Kings Row game, actually. We love Kings Row.
We love Kings
We
Row.
love Kings Row. Maybe might see a Ryan. Might see a couple Ryans. Maybe.
interesting,
So-
interesting.
I'll be curious to see how this goes.
Exactly, and and I think this is also really cool since this is the inaugural
Huge.
running of the Western
And we will
Cactus League.
actually be going into Kings Row momentarily.
First Kings Row game here for the Western Cactus League. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at the maps there. Look at this. I just love all of this. How pretty this whole map looks. So Kings Row is going to be excellent. So this is a hybrid map, so there's both a point capture as well as a payload push here. So it's going to be interesting to see what team compositions we're looking at. As Hunter mentioned, we could be looking at Reinhardt's for the tank, but I'm expecting possibly more so leaning towards Roadhog or Sigma as we've been seeing. Sigma, yes, Pebbles there on Sigma. Nope on the Maga. Wayfarer, Dragnavar, all pretty similar team comps to what we saw last game, but Insomnia going for the Ana pick is interesting. Cheeto still saying is Lucio. I mean, we're really seeing some interesting and great picks. Look at this angle that KC has. Ooh, that's a nice angle right there. Getting those nice angles for those headshots is what we want to look for, especially in games like this. But 10 seconds till we begin. This is exciting here. I'm excited for this Kings Row game. It's 2-1 in the favor of U of A. Let's get ready. Let's see what KC has in store for us.
Yeah, unfortunately, no Reinhardt seen today. Wait, no, we saw Reinhardt earlier by ASU, so I've already been satisfied by my Reinhardt. So we will see a Maga come. Oh, what a shot by K-Gun.
Nice.
NAU looking for that. That's the big defensive original first pick, and I mean ASU or not ASU, U of A trying to find something here offensively, but I mean NAU has this nice high ground possession, and I mean they got to get him off this high ground if they want this point.
Dragnavar already at 33% for their ult, so we're already going quick. KC at 50.
Absolutely.
So I mean we're seeing
Casey's at 70. Casey with a wonderful shot on Clarity again. Clarity just getting diffed by Casey. Insomnia about to go down too. Cheeto going down to Dragnavar. Casey taking down Insomnia, and Wayfarer taking down Loki, and U of A is trying to get something going here, but I mean, Casey just so oppressive on this Widowmaker right now.
Casey already has their ultimate and has already used it now.
Yeah, no, the walls you can be used at pretty much any time and still get value out of it.
Yeah, I mean, we're
Trying to find this Reaper once again. Saikana getting down Wayfarer. U of A not being allowed to get a tick, which NAU wanted to get a tick there, but I mean, what big EMP by Dragnavar, and U of A looking to roll here.
Exactly. NAU already down 3 people who need to respawn.
I mean, yeah, no, NAU is just gonna have to let U of A take this point here, and nothing, no retake, and just, yeah.
Here we go. Now we're on the actual payload part, on the escort part of the map here.
Yep.
So this is what we like to see. Wayfarer at 70% for her ult. We're Seikana at 91.
Absolutely. I mean, no ults taken out for U of A. We might have Coalescence soon, maybe have Beat, but that's about it. Dragnavar with a nice kill on Loki. And you just gotta be watching out for this Sombra. Nope, going into the back line. Clarity also going to the back line. Unfortunately for them, there's a Sigma in the back line. Dragnavar getting a nice another kill on Casey, and it's just gonna be a slight roll, just trying to push up as much as they can, get as much space as they can, force them back, get the second point relatively easy. And Insomnia just vibing on point, man.
We love to see this.
We love Lucio gameplay.
Lucio gameplay.
Yeah, no, that was some great Lucio gameplay. Pulling down the tunes, bro.
Yeah, putting down the beats.
Dragnavar looking for another quick kill if he can. Seikana getting hit with the virus, but not much else for him.
Yeah.
Nice EMP coming in from Dragnavar. Nope, getting Seikana.
Yeah.
Dragnavar getting none there. Loki taking down Dragnavar though. Charity taking down Kadon, and it's just another roll by U of A for another team fight.
And that was basically a team wipe.
It was absolutely a team wipe.
All five went down, you know, in really quick succession there. And I mean, U of A, they want this. They are.
U of A wants this bad.
Yeah, they are desperate.
NAU has 3 ults to work with, almost Bob though. So NAU is about to have so much at their disposal for this third point, which the third point is always the hardest. Casey with a nice kill on Insomnia.
NAU has all 5 ults ready.
Yeah, NAU has so much to work with here. Walls are going to be popped soon. Nope, probably going to try and combo his ultimate with Clarity. Bob coming out. Nice hack out of the ultimate.
Bob getting Dragnavar right there.
Bob getting Dragnavar, Insomnia getting Loki, Pebbles getting Clarity. U of A just has to kind of back up a little bit. They had no real picks. I mean, Bob was picked, but that's not really a pick.
Yeah.
Bob is an ultimate. Sure, it still shows up in the kill feed when he's dead, but yeah. NAU just trying to take this high ground, get control of this high ground. Dragnavar 1 HP. Charity also 1 HP. Beat being used.
Yeah.
Beat being used by both teams.
Yeah.
Clarity with this ultimate. Nice takedown on Cheeto. Kadon taking Clarity down though.
The payload is
and
at
Nope,
full speed,
Nope having his
basically.
ults. He might just use it to make sure that they don't get on the ult. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep him off a point. Taking down the Baptiste. Yeah, and it's a 3-minute take for U of A.
Yeah,
Wow.
4.3 meters left now. It's on site.
3:15 on 3 points is absolute roll.
That's quick.
And they still had ults to spare.
Exactly. That's impressive.
Just a phenomenal game by U of A.
Now we're gonna see NAU.
Last time we saw this though, NAU also was able to cap all 3.
Exactly. So we're gonna see how well they can do this hybrid of capping that point and also pushing that payload, because they did excellently on the payload map, but
it's also King's Row. So that's the thing with King's Row is people have been playing this map for like 6 years at this point.
Yeah, since the game released.
Yeah. So King's Row is one of those maps that everyone knows how to play.
Yeah.
And it's just
even
who can play better.
And mind you, I'm an old Overwatch player.
Exactly.
And I remember this map. I can almost just like figure my way out if I was
Casey on
blindfolded.
Cassidy.
Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, switching back to the Widowmaker.
He's back on the Widow. I mean, he played well on the Widow, so I can't blame him. He's probably going to sit up on this high ground and try and get your early pick.
Cheeto on the Zenyatta. Interesting pick. Insomnia playing Lucio. This is going to be really interesting.
These
Seikana on the Kiriko right now.
These are similar style play. Definitely similar play styles. Seikana just getting onto that carry so that they have more overall healing. Cheeto on the Zen. Yeah, he's going to switch back to the Moira.
5 seconds
But
till we begin.
yeah, Cheeto on that Zen to get that Discord orb out there. 20% more damage on whoever he chooses to put it on. Casey looking for something. There's just nothing there. They're hiding. They're hiding in this little thing, and
hiding in the little cubby.
yeah, I mean Pebbles sees him. Oh, stomp there would have been huge. Yeah, look at this huge stomp. Clarity stunned. Wayfair hiding in the little cubby still. Nope going down to very low. Nope still alive. Nope dead.
Down.
Clarity taking down Loki though. And Pebbles getting one, Casey getting Wayfair. Pebbles actually did not get one. Cheeto getting Clarity, and Casey still back to full HP, and
That was 3 down for
Wow.
U of A.
Wow. What a roll. Clarity still is back there, but U of A with just absolute dominance on this first point. Dragnavar trying to see if he can touch.
Yeah.
Bubbles using their shout. Nope dying down again.
Nope going again.
Casey
Insomnia
got
down
one.
as
Loki
well.
getting one. Dragnavar dying to Pebbles, and sure enough, big stun coming out. Wayfair dying, and
Nice.
yeah.
I mean,
NAU showing that they still want to be in this game.
yeah, NAU is showing that determination that they want this. So, yes, this is good. So now this
So
payload's
good.
on the move. I'm wondering if NAU will get it quicker than U of A. Because last payload, they got it, I think, just a little bit quicker than U of A on the last one.
They got it 20 points quicker, or 20 seconds.
So I'm wondering
But
if we'll see a same.
At the end of the day, 20 seconds isn't a ton of time, but 20 seconds was just enough to have NAU win the game that they did. Casey having their ultimate, EMP coming out. Huge EMP coming out, but it's just a 3v4 at that point, or 2v4, 1v4.
And
Casey
team-wide.
getting 3. Fantastic play from the Cassidy.
Yeah. I mean, even though Dragnavar popped the EMP.
Cheeto helping Loki to get back quicker.
Yeah,
Both Kaden and Loki having their ultimates here.
this could get interesting.
I mean, who knows how this is going to go.
Wayfarer and Clarity also have their
Nice,
ultimates.
big ultimate. EMP coming out, though. Insomnia getting 1. Clarity getting 1. Clarity getting... Loki getting 2 with that old... Nope, getting Loki, though. It's still anyone's game in this team fight. Nope, about to go down. Nope, not going down yet. What a job on the supports. Insomnia beating Cheeto, getting Nope. Insomnia getting Cheeto, though. Pebble's the only one left at the moment for NAU, but he has support coming in as we speak. Insomnia going down. Pebble's just refusing to go down.
Yeah, he's
Throwing a left hook and a right hook, and
Nice
Casey with the clutch comeback, and Clarity's gonna get out of there barely. Big ultimate about to come out here from Pebbles. Not even needed. So Pebbles is just gonna somehow get out of here with his life and turn the fight in their favor. Loki, or not Loki, Nope on point. Nope goes down, and NAU got this second point with relative ease.
Yeah, and Pebbles has his ult ready.
Absolutely.
So this NAU is ready to go. You know, they're ready.
NAU
for
is
the
trying their
push.
best. They have a minute 15 if they want to get it the same time as Arizona did, or U of A did. But
Yeah, I mean,
mean-
we're really seeing some.
Dragnavar almost to EMP, Clarity almost to their ultimate as well. Look at this fantastic Reaper skin.
Yeah, Pebbles.
Nice
still
boop.
has that ult. Sakana has their ult ready to go.
Dragnavar with an EMP here. Sakana using Coalescence. Wayfarer taking down 1. Nope taking down 1. Nope taking down... Not 2. They're going to be able to get out there with their life. Big stun coming in from Nope. Dragnavar to take down Sakana, and NAU just has to reset.
Wayfarer, Dragnavar, and Clarity have all of their ults ready to go.
Dragnavar on this like little just hideout spot, trying to get a good EMP here. Maybe a random pick out of nowhere. Clarity also on the high grounds, looking for a big pick here. Huge ult to come out from Lope. Nope. Clarity getting 1. No, Clarity didn't get 1, but I mean Pebbles to get out with his life. And NAU has to reset again.
Yeah.
So UFA is showing a lot more defensive on the third point, but
But even still, there's 3 minutes and 10 seconds
yeah,
left.
there's
for-
still plenty of time to cap, but
Exactly. And Loki, KC, and Pebbles all have their ults ready to go.
big ult coming in from Pebbles.
And Pebbles ult down along with
Big
Loki's.
EMP. Loki to take down 2. Pebbles to take down 1. Big boop.
U of A just lost
U of
basically
A.
everybody.
NAU took down all 5 there, but I mean, there's still quite a bit of ways to push here. High noon to be used. Dragnavar on the high grounds. NAU, you knows it though.
Dragnavar right here behind enemy lines, trying to see who he wants
Big
to hack.
beat to come out from NAU. Pebbles in the back line. Pebbles to take down the Wayfarer. High Noon coming in. Takes out Nope. Bro hit him with the no U. And NAU with just a quick. Wow. What a game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how else to describe that. That was nice.
What a game.
Yeah.
Show me Ryan.
You're just praying for a Reinhardt right now.
I'm not gonna
Reinhardt.
see a Ryan, and I'm so sad. They're both just gonna stay on Maga. Maga hard counters Ryan too.
Yeah.
Which is kind of unfortunate, but
10 seconds to go till the start of this next round. I mean, this
who knows? Honestly, it's still anyone's game.
Exactly, and if NAU wins this, we go to the miraculous round.
Game 5.
Game 5, yeah. Not round 5, game 5. So, let's see. Pretty similar comps to last round. In fact, exact comps to last round.
Exactly. So. Yeah, so they're the exact same comps. NAU is still an attack, so they really just want to hit the same just oppression that they hit on the first point for the last game. And if they can win the first point just as quickly, I mean, U of A trying to do the same thing, hiding in the cubby. I wonder if NAU gets it on it this time, gets something in there. Just, they're going to the same strategy, and I'm not exactly sure. Oh, no, they're coming back out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They just don't want to let them know the comp beforehand. Might see a little bit of a different style of gameplay from NAU this time, because U of A changed up theirs. However, just trying to take this high ground and see where they can go from there.
Yeah, NAU trying to go back and win this point.
U of A on the low ground, NA on the high ground, Somber from the random side. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm almost like focusing too much
so
on this
slow.
and not talking enough, because this is just
well, it's so slow because U of A doesn't need to do anything here. They just need to let NAU attack.
Exactly.
Check his PC, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we see Clarity
Loki taking down one, Wayfarer and Dragnavar taking down one as well. Yeah, U of A just needed to wait for NAU to commit. They don't have to do anything.
Exactly.
They're just waiting, but NAU to get one tick.
Wayfarer
Almost. Clarity taking out two, though. Pebbles last on point. Pebbles going to go down, and they have 50 seconds to try and get the rest of this point. They're going to have 2 ticks to get. They can remain that first tick at about 33%.
Yeah, 40 seconds left for NAU.
40 seconds left. They have time for one more big team fight. I don't know, though. It's still anyone's game.
2 ults now.
U of A is looking way better here if the point does not get tapped, but Dragnavar with a big EMP, Wayfarer with a big, Clarity with 1, Clarity with 2, Insomnia with 1. Yeah, that'll be game.
Yeah, that was a nice team wipe there.
They'll still be able to touch, but it's still...
I mean, yeah, that was...
They need Pebbles to hit a big ultimate here with Seikana having support.
Yeah, I mean, that was
Casey
just
changed into that Tracer.
Yeah. I mean, that was a big shutdown right there.
3 seconds left, 2 seconds. Big touch from Casey. Zen ult to come out. No Zen, I'm mistaken. But it's just big ults coming out on both sides. Pebbles taking down 1. Loki taking down 1. NAU is up 2. Nope, going down. Look. Wayfarer going down. Dragnavar the last one for U of A.
And then NAU has the point.
NAU does have points, so...
But it's still overtime.
It's... I mean...
They've now just got to push
They know where
payload.
Dragnavar's at. Insomnia changing so he can change the beat again, and... They still got to look for Dragnavar behind him. Still kind of wary of where the Sombra is at. They just got to stay on point, though, and just make sure that they can push this as far as they can.
Yeah, I mean,
anything that they can do is better than nothing. Dragnavar watching this flank, just trying to find something, anything on this flank. Waiting for his team to full commit so that he doesn't get focused.
No
nice
full
ult
commit.
out of Nope. Taking down Loki. No, Loki. Oh, there you go. Two down for each team, though. Seikana about to go down, but he survives. And it's really NAU's favor. U of A had 3 go down, 4 go down.
Yeah.
NAU keeps pushing. Remaining 3 on payload to remain the quickest speed, but I mean, NAU keeps pushing.
Yeah, and Dragnavar has another ultimate at the ready.
And Dragnavar and Wayfarer are going to combo this most likely. Pebbles is 69 to his ult. That's the only decently close one for NAU. However, with how this team fight will go, it's still, Casey can build this. Oh, what a stun. 3-4 down for NAU, and that just takes all the sails out of NAU.
And that's a team wipe.
That is in fact a team wipe, and that was just use all the ults, press Q, and win game.
Wow.
So, I mean, NAU be able to push it very far for the most part.
Exactly. So now we're going to go see what U of A has to respond.
U of A still has to cap and push it quite a bit. They have to push it 99 meters.
They have to push. They basically have to get to the next checkpoint.
Pretty much.
5.
They pretty much have to make it all the way through to point 2. However, it's possible. They have 3 minutes on the clock. NAU just has to win 3 big team fights, though, and NAU can easily take this game. If they take this and go to a 2-2, who knows what will happen for this last map. We'll go back to control, and it'll be interesting no matter how it goes.
Exactly.
Casey switching back to that McCree or Cassidy, my bad.
We keep saying McCree.
We're Overwatch 1 boys.
Yeah,
right.
we've been around a while. Has the Cowboy Bebop skin, bro.
He does, in fact, have the Cowboy Bebop skin, and it looks phenomenal, might I add.
I really need to get quiet.
Okay, Reaper. So
The Reaper skin is also very, very nice that Loki has.
yeah, I mean we talked about how we like shapes and colors and all that, but
Indeed.
yeah,
We can just appreciate a good skin when we see one.
exactly. And now
Dragnavar, I mean, same comps as what we have seen, other than NAU kind of switching to that Cassidy, but they've had the Cassidy on and off the past few games.
exactly. So
Nice virus to come in, and U of A looking to take this. Just quick clarity back up to full health after taking down 1. Dragnavar taking down another. NAU going down 3. U of A able to take this point with relative ease. Cheeto going down. Reaper to just escape with his life.
wow. And U of A.
If this is just an absolute sweep by U of A here.
Yeah, I mean that was quick.
Dragnavar to miss the virus.
And now payload active. So we're gonna see U of A now on the attack here. And it's gonna
They
be
have 2
interesting.
minutes to push it pretty much to 1 full point. No additional time will be granted from gaining the first point. Big stomp to come in from Nope. I mean, nothing going for either team, though. Nope taking down Kaden. Loki taking down Nope.
Just an absolute team fight here.
Pebbles trying to do something here. Dragnavar going low. Dragnavar still very low, but not being going
and Pebbles
down.
can't get it.
Pebbles can't get it. U of A having almost 4 ults here. NAU using Cole as soon as they get it. They have beat when they want it. Cheeto 1 super low. Loki going down. Cheeto 1 HP. Cheeto going down. Pebbles trying to get something here. Wayfarer is just staying alive and Insomniating too.
Insomnia and Clarity have both their ults.
U of A
ready.
wants to end this now.
And Nope has their ult almost getting ready.
U of A just wants to go home.
Yeah, U of A is like, yep, this is my match. But
Oh, Dragnavar super low. But NAU not able to capitalize. NAU having 3 ults here. U of A also having 3 ults.
60 seconds remain here.
60 seconds left. Big, big Reaper ult coming in, but nothing coming of it. Both Magas using their ult. There's a lot going on my screen.
It's just an ult mosh pit right now.
Loki taking down 2. Insomnia taking down Loki, though. Pebbles taking down 1. NAU is coming back. Nope. About half HP, but Pebbles is still full, and Nope going down. With 30 seconds left on the clock, that might have taken... U of A used everything there. U of A used everything.
That's impressive. Yeah.
NAU still has Pulse, and they're about to have Kowal.
KC has their ult ready to go. Dragnavar.
NAU still very much could win this game. This is not a losing game to any extent. They have 10 seconds left. There's 2 people on point. Dragnavar trying to get a good pick. EMP coming in. Kata getting 2 at the pulse! Pablo's getting Dragnavar before he uses EMP. Saikani getting Wayfarer! And Lope going down. That's 2-2! Wow!
What did I just witness?
U of A in shambles!
What did I just witness?
Wow, NAU is...
What did I
And
just
he was
witness?
still in this game?
What did I just see?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Brother.
The Sombra was
Oh,
so good.
Dragnavar. Oh, Dragnavar.
I'm in shambles. I'm absolutely in shambles. This is a replay of Valorant last week. Watching Valorant last week was an absolute trip. Because it was just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Oh my
Here,
god.
what a stop.
Oh my god. I've seen it all.
What a game.
That was such.
What a match.
Because it went from alt mosh pit to just total stop of U of A.
Well,
by
and
NAU.
U of A used everything in that fight trying to win that fight and just end the game there, and they lost that team fight. NAU just capitalizing when they needed to and getting 2 at the pulse just to lead to everything else. U of A just kind of crumbled a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you could even see in the player cams.
They were
U of A was just done.
They were
Wayfarer was totally out of it, and the other players too were just almost in this sense. I won't say regret, but almost.
They had EMP too, and Sombra just died with EMP.
Yeah, like it's just the sense of like dread. Just the sense of dread that went on right there. But our next map, we're going to Antarctica. We're going to the Arctic for this one.
I'm still trying to process what I just watched. I'm still in shambles over here.
Yeah,
I mean, okay, so reset gears. Okay.
Okay, we're all good.
So next match, Antarctic, is the match that we saw originally earlier in the day, before we had to switch to Ilios, where it's still Antarctic. It's a newer control map to Overwatch 2. Hasn't been played a ton recently. It still is in comp play, and it still is very well used. There's a lot of little fun Easter eggs. But there's little penguins on the map. I love the little penguins. But we'll probably see more Lucio, more Maga. This is a very good Maga map.
Yes, I'm interested because it's a new map that we haven't seen played. Because
Correct.
I mean, we haven't seen Kings Row obviously, but we've seen a lot of.
Well, we now have. And Kings Row is always. I mean.
Yeah, but it's gonna be.
Did you see what I just saw?
As a matter of fact, I did.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, I'm still in shock about that one. And you can see the teams. NAU was pumped up, ready to go. They have that. Now they have all that momentum going into the next match. U of A is going to have to put their foot down.
You know, just pray for my mental health. But when we do that, thank you to Army National Guard for providing me with my mind-boggling gameplay, as well as Esports U, RallyCry, Raising Cane's, and powered by Rockstar. But without further ado, let's get into game.
Let's get at it, boys.
Game 5.
The Arctic.
We're in Game 5. This is it. Whoever wins this wins it all. We have 2 maps, or well, three technically, but it's still that best 2 out of 3, and it's still anyone's game here.
It is.
U of A getting caught up with just these unfortunate little mistakes, too little, too late, and NAU just pushing that little bit extra that they need to.
And it's just going to be. It's going to be interesting because if I'm remembering correctly, wasn't it U of A who won the first control on game 1?
U of A, in fact, did win when Nope switched to Winston. So we'll see if something similar to that happens this game. This is typically a diva map. However, Maga is still also very, very dominant on this map.
Yeah.
We're going to see this big fight for high ground originally. Whoever wins this high ground is going to win this point. But it's just going to be Pebbles going in, a big hack coming in, Nope with a big stun. Loki getting out with his life. It's just going to be a big staring match to start this game. Loki 1 HP, Loki going down.
Nope, just holding down the
U of
trigger.
A, big stomp coming in. Kadon going down. Cheeto going down. Sakana taking down Dragnavar. Pebbles, the last one alive, just trying to get something and nothing going. So U of A taking the point first. Not much to say more than that here. They're just gonna try and take this high ground. Casey changing to that. Oh no, he was on McCree before, or
Yeah.
Cass. But I mean, the Lucio, Loki, it's still anyone's game. It's still just slow fighting here. It's Maga, so the big fight for Maga. Oh, big stomp from Nope. Insomnia down though.
Nice.
It's U of A up 4-3 right here. Pebbles going in, trying to just get something going here. Loki going down.
NAU's down 3.
Cheeto going down. U of A still up. Nope. Dies in that fight, but NAU also just lost 3. So, I mean, it's still anyone's game. NAU coming up on 3, almost 4 ults here. U of A having almost all of their ults. They will have all of their ults at the end of this fight.
Yeah.
Loki the only one that needs to kind of pick up some slack.
Dragnavar has their ult at
Big
the ready.
EMP.
And there's Dragnavar's ult in use.
And Nope with a huge stomp. Cheeto going down. Loki about to go down.
Nope and Wayfarer.
Pebbles taking down Insomnia, but Pebbles is about to fall very soon. Getting nothing.
Just
It's a 70% for U of A. Three team fights down. Only 1 ult used in that entire fight by U of A.
and U of A has 4 ults at the ready.
NAU not looking too great coming into this last fight. Seikana used their ult. However, Pebbles and Cheeto both have their ults. Kadon about to have their ult. Loki about to have theirs. U of A overall looking better though. Pebbles with a big stomp coming in. Big ult by Pebbles. Big ult by Nope as well. Pebbles taking down Clarity. Maga things. Kadon taking down Dragnavar with the high noon. Loki going down to Kadon. Insomnia
Overtime
taken
now.
down by Seikana. Nice shots by Kadon.
And the objective's now in the hands of NAU. They don't have any ultimates compared to U of A's 2 ultimates with Clarity and Insomnia.
NAU has their Reaper ult.
Oh yeah, now they do now at 98%.
Loki will have ult. Clarity has their ult as well. Insomnia, but Insomnia having that beat is going to be huge for them. Just playing this lurk. Big.
big Reaper ult.
Nothing coming of it though.
Wow.
Pebbles getting Nope. Kadon, okay, we got 4 out of that. Okay.
Okay.
This is fine. NAU 25%. I mean, it's still a 99 for U of A though. They have 3 ults going to this fight. Seikana only having their ult.
Exactly, and Dragnavar now running up, possibly going to try to pop the EMP ult here.
EMP is going to be comboed with Clarity's ult here.
Yeah.
We'll see how much they can get out of it. Big ult, big stun, big EMP, Clarity with 3.
Clarity and Dragnavar and that tag team right there.
Wayfarer with them, that's 5 down. That'll be the first map.
Yeah, and that was a team kill.
It was in fact.
And that's game 1, or round 1.
Round 1.
There we go, if I could get my terminology correct.
There you go. Good job. Map 1.
In the hands of U of A.
Map 1 to U of A. Still anyone's game though. NAU very easily could pull these next 2 matches out. Imagine we go to a like map 3 on game 5.
Ah, man.
What a
Trip,
what a
man.
match. The Penguins. See, look, we love the Penguins. You got the
Yeah.
Penguins in the backgrounds. Seikana, they're staying on the same comp, so
Yeah, so
I'm still not sure I belong with y'all.
oh, it's gonna be really interesting. I'm kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I guess stressed. I want to see NAU succeed and win this one, but U of A right now is showing some dominance.
U of A looking comfortable.
Exactly.
Pretty sure that's Wayfarer if I'm not mistaken.
It is Wayfarer right up there, closest to the camera.
Pebbles first to the point. NAU trying to take this point first. Nice hack coming through from Dragnavar. Kadon going down. U of A choosing the right time to push as they get just 1. Insomnia going down instead. 30 getting Loki though. And it's looking like U of A's point to get Wayfarer getting Cheeto. Clarity getting Seikana. Pebbles going down. Yeah. U of A's point.
Wow.
Dragnavar almost at EMP already is
Exactly.
wild. Dragnavar dying though. Little bit of a mistake by Dragnavar.
But even still, having
He'll
that
still get
ult,
back quick.
having that ult quicker than anybody else in the lobby.
Oh, he's at
is-
85% already. He'll easily have EMP going into this next fight.
Yeah, in this next life, they should have the EMP ready to go.
Big stomp coming in.
Pebbles going
Nothing
in.
doing though. Nope going down. Nope at 1 HP. Nope going down. Clarity half HP. Insomnia going down. Clarity dead. Loki taking 2 in this fight.
And NAU has the point.
NAU having point. So NAU showing some spirit still. U of A gonna have to wait for Clarity to get back before they can push. Insomnia trying to get something here with this Lucio. Dragnavar having their EMP. Clarity about to have their ultimate as well. Kaden almost at their ult. Seikana having Coalescence. So does Wayfarer. Seikana using it. Big EMP coming in from Dragnavar. 1 each. Insomnia getting Kaden. U of A up 1. U of A up 2. U of A up 3. Pebbles just trying to get away.
And it's U of A's point. Or U of A's point now. There we go.
Pebbles not able to get away. That's so unfortunate for NAU. Pebbles having ult, KC having ult, Cheeto having ult. They have more ults going into this next fight. U of A is right there along with them though.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to be the previously mentioned battle of the ults here in a minute. You know, who's going to use their ults more effectively?
It'll be a good domino. Big stun, counter stun. Whoa! Big ults coming out from both teams. Huge!
Clip
Clip
that.
it!
Clip it!
Clip it!
Clip it!
Clip it! Big 3-man from Casey.
Oh my goodness, man.
NAU changing the entire tide of the fight with that alone. They had to use 3 ults for that though. Clarity having ult, Dragnavar also having ult. Wayfarer, probably get their ult soonish. But this main thing being Nope coming in with the big stomp. Nope. Casey getting 2 before Clarity uses ult. Clarity going down.
Wow.
Wasted ult. And Nope's just about to go down.
team wipe
Nope,
there.
Nope goes down without taking Seikana first though.
Yeah, and
Seikana-
U of A just got wiped there.
Yeah, U of A is still gonna have to wait on for Nope. So Seikana will be able to get back in time before Nope can. U of A is not gonna push without their tank. Dragnavar having an opportunity for a big pick here though.
Yeah, waiting here. And then now,
Trying to get something. Big EMP.
right there.
Canceling out the Moira ults. Loki going down momentarily. Loki staying alive though. Pebbles taking down Nope. Yeah. And Pebbles just showing some dominance on that Maga.
Yeah, just showing some force. Just showing that resilience.
Going down. Almost. Pebbles about to die though. All right,
down.
U of A pulls this
And it's-
back. It's
and it's
99 for
overtime.
NAU.
And now U of A has it back.
U of A does have it back. It's at 70%, so there will be one big team fight for both teams here. Pebbles has ult though. Loki is about to have ult. Casey also about to have their ult. NAU's going to have 3 ults going into this fight. U of A will likely have at least 2, if
Maybe
not 3. Pebbles going to come in to use a big ult here. Huge to take down Dragnavar, but nothing coming out of it. Big ult by Loki. Loki getting 3, Loki getting 4, Loki getting 5! Clip! NAU takes it back! What a play by Loki!
And that's round 2.
And it's 1v1! It's the... Ladies and gentlemen, the match is 2-2. The games are 1-1.
Now this is pod racing. That was the quote I was going for. It was the
Oh, yeah.
Phantom Menace,
Yeah,
Star Wars.
got you. This is Rocket. No.
Now we have a game here, folks.
We have a game on our hands. Loki with that 5 kill at the end there. The A's really securing it for NAU. Wow.
Oh my gosh, man.
NAU showing so much spirit still in the last seconds of these games.
Yeah, they aren't. There is just a fight here, just this struggle, the tug of war that I've been mentioning, and here it is.
Wow. Same comps. It's just going to be a battle of the wits here. The Magas, the Reapers, yeah. The only difference being that Dragnavar on the Sombra versus Casey on that Cassidy, but I mean, NAU taking one down. KC 1 health, able to stay alive though. Loki taking down Nope. Loki taking down 3. Seikana taking down Insomnia.
Loki
taking down 4. Loki really being that difference maker in this match. Loki has just been phenomenal all day.
This is
U of A trying to come back. Dragnovar pretty close to EMP.
Seikana at 75% for their ult.
Seikana on that Moira ult. The Coalescence is about to be crazy here. If he can get out, Coalescence pops.
Coalescence is out.
Casey getting down Dragnovar, which is huge for them. Seikana taking down 1, Casey taking down 1, Clarity taking down KC. Boop off the map. Seikana coming back from getting booped. Wayfarer just trying to escape with his life. Loki getting another 2 though, and Loki just dominant on this map.
Loki has that ult at the ready, but Dragnovar and Clarity are both on their way to an ult, as well as Wayfarer and Insomnia. They're all in the high 80s, low 90s.
If you'll watch here, Dragnovar is going to wait for Loki to pop their ultimate and probably EMP to just never mind unless Loki just pops it first. Getting Insomnia. Loki getting 2. Loki getting 3.
Oh my goodness.
What a game from Loki.
Oh my. I don't know how else to describe that.
I spoke too soon. I was going to say Dragnovar is just going to wait for Loki to pop it so that they can EMP and cancel it, but
Dragnovar didn't have that ult yet. I think until like the tail end of it.
Dragnovar just, I mean, that's unfortunate timing. Casey having their ultimate and Pebble's about to have theirs. U of A having almost all 5 ultimates to work with here, fortunately for them. EMP being popped, High Noon being popped. EMP getting 1, or High Noon getting 1. Nope down. It's 2v2, Clarity getting 1, Loki getting 1. It's so back and forth. Clarity getting another.
Oh my.
It's just Pebbles left for NAU.
And U of A has the point.
Clarity getting another one, and it's still anyone's game here. Pebbles has the only one with an ultimate on NAU. Nope having theirs, Insomnia having theirs, but it's literally.
Yeah,
now,
I mean,
Loki is just going to be the highlight reel. Our highlight reel will be just Loki popping off.
Loki is on such a dominant streak. I mean, you can't even put it in other
Pebbles
words.
Coming in.
Dominance.
Big trap. Both Magas just staring at each other. So many chains, so much damage. Dragnovar 10 HP, but gets out. What is going on? Dragnovar getting Casey down. Big stomp from the top ropes. Pebbles like a WWE fighter coming in from the top ropes. Dragnovar doesn't get that hack, but Clarity trying to get something, anything. Cheeto 1 HP, Nope getting Cheeto, Seikana getting Wayfarer. Clarity going 1 HP. Clarity is still alive. And U of A somehow survives this fight. Loki has ult though.
Yeah, Loki has ult there at the ready, just 5% short, and Cheeto in the same place.
What a little trickster he is too.
Loki's just kind of waiting for that natural ult buildup.
Yeah, Loki just making sure that he has ult before going to this next fight. Dragnovar having the EMP is also so dangerous from Dragnovar getting melted though.
And Loki got eliminated there along with Cheeto.
This could be it. This might be the last team fight here. Casey getting 1, but it's still anyone's game. Loki's just got back, came alive.
But points contested.
Wayfarer is low. Nope, got Pebbles.
The beat got dropped by Cheeto. Loki coming in, possibly.
Loki trying to reach point in time. Clarity having ult. Loki just gonna get melted here though.
Oh, and the
and
hack.
AS and U of A. I mean, Pebbles is back on point. He's not done yet, but this might as well be it. Wow.
Oh, no way.
And phenomenal play
U
from
of A. Oh my goodness.
Phenomenal play from U of A. Wow, what a game, everyone.
Yeah, that was heart pumping from start to end.
Phenomenal play.
I might need someone to resuscitate me.
Loki with that play of the game. This is about to be that 5K. That really solidified them the first match.
Just look at this.
Ready and just pure gross dominance from Loki.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything like that in a long time.
That was just phenomenal play from both teams.
Exactly. I can't even describe it. My heart's still kind of racing. Like,
Absolutely.
Like I said, you may just need to have to pick me up at some point.
Absolutely. I know for a fact that both teams just their hearts are racing after that.
Exactly.
Just the pure heartbreak from NAU though.
Yeah, and they were at 99, weren't they? Pretty close.
They were at 92.
92.
So they were close, but they would have had it with that last team fight. And
Exactly.
it's just I feel for them. They were just so close. They had so much fight throughout the whole match.
Exactly. Just
After that Kings Row game, I really thought that they had it, but
yeah, I mean, legitimately, just that back and forth that we saw.
absolutely.
Just beautiful.
It is what it is, though. It was still a phenomenal game played on both ends, and I honestly, I'm just so much more excited for tomorrow.
Exactly. Yes, I am. I'm pumped.
I'm so excited. It'll be
Yeah.
a fantastic game tomorrow.
Yeah, because we're gonna have U of A and losers finals.
We're gonna have GCU ASU first,
Yeah, and winners finals.
and winners
then-
finals, and the loser of that goes to losers finals.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited for tomorrow. We're
Absolutely,
gonna have
it'll be some
action-packed
phenomenal
thing.
games tomorrow.
We're gonna have some action-packed stuff for you tomorrow. So, first, I think we just give a quick thank you to
Well, we're gonna have an interview first.
interview
actually.
first before we go to the sponsors. We're having an
Get
interview.
someone from that U of A. I mean, after this 5-match bout, it was
just a slugfest through and through.
phenomenally played by both teams.
Oh
I
my
can't stress it
goodness.
enough.
Yeah,
But we're gonna come to an interview momentarily,
yeah. So
and with us today
is
we have Nope. Well played, Nope. Honestly, just phenomenally tank playing. You want to talk us through a little bit about your guys' thoughts throughout that entire match?
Yeah, basically we felt we had an advantage in the ult fight because we could basically win every EMP fight by itself because it just guarantees the Reaper gets caught out. So we were playing for that and then just kind of trying to cycle through the rest of our ults in those mid fight.
Absolutely. Yeah, with that first match, you were down for quite a bit, and then the moment you switched to Winston, you saw a huge shift. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, basically we opened the Maga because we knew we wanted to try to run down that backline, but we kind of realized the Ashe BAP, it was just able to set up on height and we couldn't really reach it. So it was basically the same game plan. I just switched Monkey so I could actually get on top of them, and then we kind of just kept going on in every fight.
And we love Monkey. We love Monkey a lot. Yeah, and just the back and forth and back and forth. You want to just kind of talk us through that Kings Row game a little bit?
Yeah, that one was really close. Honestly, I feel like it was on my bad. I think I should have called us to just save EMP. Like,
Yeah.
I think you remember we had that really clean EMP call, but it was just like a few seconds too early.
You-
So we got that OT touch.
Yeah, you had EMP with that last fight, and the Sombra unfortunately died. But Dragnova, sorry, yeah, just your EMP not be able to come through with there. But you pulled it through in the end, and you played a phenomenal game. It was very entertaining on both ends, and I can't wait to see what you guys do tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
yeah, congratulations again.
hopefully you
Y'all
play
did
as well
excellently.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yep. So back to the desk.
Back to the desk.
Evan. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Special thanks to Nope for coming out and just showing us, giving us a little bit of a rundown between what U of A had going for them there.
Yeah, I mean, that was, like I said, just that fight was so good. But we're going to go to our sponsors next. So,
Special thanks to the Army National Guard, Esports U, RallyCry,
Rockstar,
and
GCU Esports,
and
our final one,
Raising Canes.
Raising Canes. We love
Back
you.
to our replay, as we just see Loki, just clarity, both the Reapers in this match just really had so much. Casey having that 6 or that 3K, and just the 5 kill by Loki here, and it's just phenomenal played on both ends. It could have gone either way at every single point. Unfortunate to see just the pure, I feel so bad for both of these teams at so many points, and I mean, I still am trying to process what we all watched, but
Exactly.
I mean, it was still very well played by both
I mean,
teams.
that was a roller coaster of emotions, if anything. Just this up and down and up and down and up and down at certain points. Just that, well, I keep saying tug of war feeling, but that's legitimately what it is. That's honestly
it is a tug
how
of war.
just one side gets it, then the other side gets it, and it's like just this roller coaster of emotions. and-
Absolutely.
oh my goodness,
I've never been more excited to watch an Overwatch match.
exactly.
Playing it's a different story. I hate listen, I hate losing those close games. So I understand the feeling of losing the close game like that, and it's really, really rough. And hopefully NAU picks themselves back up and keeps their heads held high because
Exactly.
they played phenomenally.
Yeah, that was one just beautifully
Mind-boggling
well played match.
Absolutely.
I mean, they both did excellently. I can't say one was better than the other. They both
No,
were,
absolutely. They
they
both
were
deserved to
equals.
win that game.
They were equals in that.
Yeah.
So,
Join us soon. We're going to be running Smash Grand Finals later. Unfortunately, we only have 2 teams, so it's going to be ASU and GCU. But we're going to be running crew battles, 4v4 if I'm not mistaken. And it'll be a best of 5, so make sure to tune in for that and see who wins of the Smash. But for now, we'll see you guys tomorrow. I was
Yeah.
Hunter.
and I'm Reese, and we are signing off here. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
10 a.m.
Thank you.
tomorrow.
in between NAU and U of A. That was a nail biter. That was a really good game.
Yeah, and I mean, we may very well see another nail biter here for you today, ladies and gentlemen, as we are going to have GCU facing off against ASU. 5 colleges in Arizona are battling it out across this event to win a spot in the CECC May Madness. It is going to be a great time, and our participating colleges are Grand Canyon University, University of Arizona, Arizona State University, Northern Arizona University, and Glendale Community College. We got a lot of really stacked, talented teams out here at WCL.
Yeah, for sure.
These teams will play in a 4-team double elimination bracket over the course of 2 full days in the GCU Esports Arena in Phoenix.
Yeah, but
Oh, well, yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading. I'm just making sure you guys have the full breakdown. Basically, just to shorten it for you, this one is just grand finals for
Yep.
Smash. We are just having GCU and ASU. That's why I'm saying it's going to be a bit of a nail biter.
oh yeah, for sure. Especially in a crew battle that is best of 5. There's so many different things that could happen, so many substitutions that could happen.
Yeah.
You know, it really could go anywhere.
I
But
believe this also might be the final event of Western Cactus League. Actually, no,
Overwatch is tomorrow.
Overwatch is again
So make
tomorrow.
sure you
So
tune
make
in
sure
for
you
that.
still tune in for Overwatch tomorrow. Like we said, more nail biting to be had. Of course, we did mention that the winner of this gets a bid into CECC. That's May Madness. But it's also willing to mention that a lot of times crew battles are just about bragging rights. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You pull up to a convention, you got these guys and these guys, this friend group is that friend group, and they're just trying to show off. That is not just the case here, because not only do we have that bid to May Madness, there's also, I believe, a $750
$750
cash prize across this event.
yes, and I would just like to remind you that this tournament would not be possible without our sponsorship partners. We'd like to thank the presenting partner of the Western Cactus League, Army National Guard, for providing the prize pool and support to the league in its inaugural season.
Yeah. Inaugural is right, because hopefully we're going to be putting on this event over and over
Oh, yeah.
for you guys.
It has been a lot of fun.
It has been a lot of fun. Not only that, but this was just all about bringing the Southwest together. A very disjointed region at the moment. We want to change that, especially as far as we can reach in Arizona right now. Hopefully, we may even get more folks from other regions going forward. It would be really awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
And again, what better way to show that than ASU versus GCU, one of the big rivalries, especially with Smash.
Oh, for sure. This is a big rivalry.
Yes.
Speaking about Smash Bros., this is going to be a very interesting one going into it.
Yes. If you don't know, we are running a crew battle. Would you like to break down the crew battle format?
Yeah, so pretty much it's going to be 4 players on each side.
Yes.
Each player is going to have 3 stocks, and whichever team loses all their stocks first loses.
Yeah.
You know,
And the way it works is essentially you take one player from both teams. So let's say this one wins, but has 2 stocks left. So now they go in with 2 stocks into the next person.
Yep.
And let's say they only lose 1 stock, they still win. Now they have 1 stock, and it's like you said, it's 2 teams with essentially 12 stocks.
it's a very counterpick heavy game.
Yes,
Because,
absolutely.
if you send in this person first, then you're not going to have them for the other teams first, who
Yes.
they may have as their anchor.
And
So there's
that's
a lot
gonna-
of strategy involved in sending the proper player in at the
Yes.
proper time, choosing the proper stage, all of that stuff.
Yeah, because Smash can usually be a pretty fast-paced game, but there is going to be a lot of strategizing here today at Western Cactus League because it is that crew battle format.
Yes, for sure.
Especially because I can guarantee, I'm sure ASU has been doing as much prep, but I can guarantee you GCU has been prepping for weeks, doing route review, doing research, seeing what players are on ASU's team and how they play and who they like to send in for these kind of events. And I can pretty much guarantee ASU has been doing the same thing. No slouches on either team, to be honest. It is full with stacked competition here tonight. We got some of the best players in the state on both teams. I'm really looking forward to this.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was talking to Coach Casey for GCU earlier, and he was talking about how they were looking into all the players, all the matchups,
yeah.
figured out everything they want to do.
Yeah.
Because these teams, ASU is coming in with 5 players, GCU is coming in with 6,
Yeah.
but it's still a 4v4.
Yeah.
So before the game starts, they have to choose which 4 they want to
Yes.
have. So the strategy involved before the game even begins.
Yeah, because that's right. You have to have your first player picked out to begin with. And
Yep.
that's, I think, going to be huge. I'm pretty sure that GCU already has a strict idea of who they're sending in first, and I'm pretty sure it's also kind of obvious, just based on this player's experience in crew battles.
Yeah, for sure.
And what GCU has done in previous crew battles. ASU, I'm not as sure. I'm not as sure if ASU has a very obvious default player that they're always going to send in.
ASU's interesting. I know 1 or 2 players of theirs
Yeah.
that they like to send in first. Typically Arconi.
Yeah.
But do we want to get into and talk about the players a little bit on the
Yeah,
teams?
absolutely. With GCU's varsity team, we of course have Curb Starry, definitely going to be one of the front runners of
Oh,
this
yeah,
team.
for sure.
GCU has a 6-player roster, but of course there's only 4 players in this crew battle. And they have to decide the 4 players they're sending in before we start, of course. But each round, because this is the best of 5. If we
Yes,
didn't mention
you're allowed to switch up people between rounds.
between rounds, but during the round you have to declare it before. Anyways, they have Curb Starry, Pokemon trainer player, been going here for a long time, and by here I mean the Arizona State scene at large. They
Yeah.
have been hugely experienced in Smash Brothers in Arizona, and they have been in GCU for now 2 years. They have Jinx, who
Jinx,
I would say
yeah.
is the only other player on the team more experienced in Arizona State, in Arizona's general scene of Smash than Curb Starry. So
Yeah,
these
Jinx
two
has been around.
These two already have a lot of experience going to stuff like Ascension back when that was running, and Crew
Oh,
Battle's
yeah.
there. Then they have Ags, who is definitely a heavy hitter for GCU's team. Of course, the Sephiroth player, very known to playing. He ranks pretty highly at basically any local he goes to be honest.
Yeah.
And honestly, he doesn't do have bad at regionals either. They got Mr. Grizz.
Mr.
Who,
Grizz.
if I'm not mistaken, is one of the slightly less experienced players, referring to specifically the crew battle format, because he joined when we hadn't been doing as many. So he's probably gotten the most of his experience in crew battles in this past month or two.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you underestimate him.
Absolutely
He plays
not,
Duck
because
Hunt.
he does play Duck Hunt, and if
very
there's
weird
something
character.
you want to have in a crew battle, it's a matchup check.
Yeah.
After him, there is player name,
Oh, yeah.
a Captain Falcon player, who I would say is least experienced on the team. He's the newbie. He's a freshman. He's new to the team, new to the scene, but he still definitely brings that explosive kill power and combo potential that you love to see in those flashy Captain Falcon players.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He's a classic.
Captain
like
Falcon
that.
is always a fan favorite, so
And then-
I'm excited to see if he plays.
Is EO4.
EO4, the wild
the
card.
dark horse.
The
one would
wild
say.
card, I like to call
Former
him.
Steve player. Steve is not banned at this event, but is typically banned at FFF. So EO4 used to play Steve, but hasn't in a while, so it's probably unlikely that he'll be playing him today.
I saw him practicing it a little.
I did see him practicing it. I have a feeling that's still not going to pan out.
Yeah.
However, he plays Rob. So, I mean, he went from top 1
Like
in the
top-
game to like top 3 in the game.
You know?
Which, you know,
Struggling
some
out
might
here.
call a lateral movement, but either way, that's going to bring a lot to this crew battle right now.
Yeah,
is
for
that-
sure.
Is that he is absolutely punching it up with one of the best characters in the game. And again, we've said matchup checks. He can matchup check people all day. But
sure.
it's funny because he's not, because usually you expect matchup checks from a lower mid tier. He's coming at you with, again, like I said, top 3 character easily.
Yep. Also,
Top 5
Yeah,
at
we
most.
do need to talk about ASU as well.
Of course,
Well,
I was going to throw
we're
that
not
to you.
as familiar with ASU players. We do have some experience with them, so it'll be interesting to look at
You mentioned already we have our
those
Coney.
players. Arconi is a good one to start with.
Yeah.
Because Arconi,
Arguably
He-
the best player on this team.
arguably best player on the team, really good player in general.
Yeah.
You could see him bring out 6 different characters potentially.
Yeah.
The one that the team's been focusing on, though, is Mii Sword Fighter. 'Cause
Yes.
It's such a niche character that he is really good at.
Yeah.
And, you know, the Mii rules are kind of weird. You can
Yes.
change up the Mii's different moves between games.
Yes.
If you make them all. So we're going to potentially see a lot of interesting Mii play from him.
Yes.
I'm curious to see how that'll go. After Arconi, we have Dr. Iggy.
Yes. And
Relatively new to the Arizona scene, but a pretty experienced player in Las Vegas, I believe.
Las
where they're
Vegas
from.
it was. Yes. Very strong in Las Vegas.
Yes, and he plays Ness, so that'll be an interesting one because
Yes.
Ness isn't that rare of a matchup, but there's a lot of different ways to play him. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see how.
Also just a pretty
he does
solid
it.
character.
Yeah, Ness, pretty solid character in general. You have to be careful of him. After that, we have NC. You know,
Ooh.
NC is a classic in the AZ scene.
Absolute like I said, that's the thing. Like GCU, like we have Jinx and Curbstar. ASU has Arconi and NC. And I mean NC is a bit more of a TO now, so maybe he's got some rust on. But I think he's shaking that rust off for this event. I think he's gonna be a real threat. And like you said, I was your junior. What kind of
Bowser
matchup check
Jr.
is that?
Yeah, last time I played NC, things didn't go well so
Yeah.
well for me.
And you're varsity level.
Everyone was
so-
calling me washed, and then he came in
Yeah.
and he kind of just
Yeah.
fun
He
times.
confirmed the allegations.
Yeah. After that, they've got 2 more players. We're not quite as familiar with them.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to look at them. One of them is Cortercia, I believe.
Okay.
They are a hero player.
Okay.
And we haven't heard too much of them. I do know that they beat Shy recently, though.
Oh,
so
okay.
that is something to look out for.
Supposedly it was Shy's Cloud, but I would argue Shy's Cloud not half bad.
Cloud won an FFF with or
Yeah,
Shy
like-
won a FFF
yeah,
with
like,
Cloud, so
Not
like,
half bad. So
not half bad at all. So that'll be interesting to see. I'm excited to see Hero. Very random character. You
Oh,
never
yeah.
know what Hero's going to
for obvious
out.
reasons.
You know, maybe they'll kamikaze, blow
Yeah.
up, everyone will die.
Yeah.
Who knows? Last player is named Slick, I believe.
Yes.
And they play Yoshi.
Yes.
Yoshi is one of those characters who is scary to send anyone in against. Because,
Yes.
you know, he hits you with 1 or 2 things and suddenly you're at 40%.
Yeah.
So that could be very interesting. I'm excited to see which of the 4 players each team chooses to put. I'm excited to see different matchups we'll see play out. Because even though it could be up to 5 sets, every one of them is going to look very different
Yeah.
depending on how the teams adapt,
Yeah.
who they send in first, who they send in against who. You know, there's a lot of different factors at play.
Yeah. Whew. It's gonna be tough.
You want to get into the stage list?
I would love to get into the stage. list.
We're
I
pretty
believe
familiar
we-
with the stages.
Wait, hold up.
Oh,
Okay. Whew. Sorry, I saw something in the corner of my eye, some gameplay, and I was like, "Oh, are we in? We're in." Because we were about to break down the stage list, and now we will. It is the FFF stage list. If
The
you've ever been to
FFF
FFF,
yes.
it's the FFF stage list.
yes, but we will still go over
I will
it.
still go over it. Give me the starters. Give me the counter.
Starters. Oh boy, let's hope I remember all these. So we've got Final Destination, Battlefield, Pokemon Stadium 2, Smashville, and Town and City.
Yes.
Yeah, so those are your 5 starters. Typical starters. Hazards off as always.
Yes. Are we running Yoshi's or are we running Hollow Bastion? Is my question. Probably Hollow Bastion.
FFF rule set has Hollow Bastion.
Hollow Bastion. That's what I was thinking.
Yes. So for counter picks, it's like small battlefield, Hollow
Hollow
Bastion.
Bastion.
I believe Callus is legal as well.
Callus is legal.
Yep.
And that's 8 stages, right?
That's 8 stages. I think that's it. You know, maybe they'll pull something out that we're not expecting. We'll have to commentate on it, but I'm pretty sure those are the 8 stages we're going with for this event.
Yippee! I think that's pretty much the breakdown of everything we got.
That is the breakdown, yeah.
This will be very, very fun to get into because, like I said, this is the Arizona schools, especially as far as Smash is concerned. Oh my goodness, ASU has a long history in this scene with players like Frost and players like B Rice, and those two aren't even here right now. And Ronald,
Yeah, Ronald.
those players aren't even here
Shout out
right
to all those
now.
players. Hey, GCU has some pretty good
GCU
retired
too.
legends as well. You know,
Storm underscore now the coach.
now the coach. That is correct.
Bethel 3D.
Bethel 3D. He's
also-
out there still.
Yeah, he was a coach, and there was
There's Bright, Simply Turtles,
Bright,
Keeganers,
Simply Turtles, Keeganers.
all those cool people.
All people who like never broke out into PR, but definitely made waves. Where it's like whenever GCU showed up to a regional, everyone's like, it was like,
These guys again.
yeah,
Now by round 3,
about
it's
to
gonna
get
be
cheesed
difficult.
in round 3.
I know,
No,
right? Looks like we may be going in.
yes,
Looks like we're gonna have Curb Starry and Dr. Iggy at first.
okay, that is definitely something I would have expected. I was trying to
Yeah,
gesture.
Oh, they're
I was
jumping off
trying
the
to
stage.
point and gesture earlier, saying, "Oh no, this was a button check."
Okay, well,
thi-
we're back.
I was going to say those are the leads I expected. I was pointing and gesturing because I don't know how much they can hear me in the other room. Probably, we're at a delay to avoid that, now that I think about it. So yeah, I'll just come and say Curb Story is obviously who GC is sending.
Yeah,
mean,
I was told that's who they're starting.
100% they're going to send Curb Story every single round.
Pokemon Trainer is
uh,
such a versatile character. Curb
yeah.
Starry, such a versatile player.
Such a experienced player.
That too.
Probably grinds locals more than anyone else on the team except for maybe Ags.
Yeah, they're
so-
definitely up there. They are
It
doing
just
that.
makes a lot of sense. And I think Dr. Iggy makes sense also for a lot of the same reasons.
Yeah,
Where it's
you
like,
want-
again, he's going to TGZ,
Experienced,
winning or top 8 every other
Solid
week.
player.
Yeah.
Also, you know,
Experienced, but importantly, experienced outside of this scene. Like
That is true. All
Like
that
a lot
Las
of these
Vegas-
folks probably don't have as much experience against Dr. Iggy.
all right, it looks like we actually are getting into it now.
Yeah. So yeah, like you said, the exact leads we expected. Dr. Iggy versus Curb Starry. I do not know when is the last time these two have played. I am certain they have because both frequent locals like TGZ.
And Dr. Iggy's almost gone.
Yeah.
Yep. So this will be an interesting matchup. Curb Starry will likely be sticking with the Ivysaur for the most part until he gets to very high percents. Because Squirtle is...
Okay. Sorry, what were you saying, Young Lodge?
I was saying that I expect to see a lot of Ivysaur in this matchup. Because Ivysaur has quicker moves. They're able to beat out that PK Fire with Razor Leaf. Not exactly beat it out, but they're able to keep it out at least.
Yes.
They're able to push away the PK Fire, keep away Ness's approach options.
Yeah.
And they're not light like Squirtle. They're not going to die right away. Charizard is going to get comboed a lot easier, but we see Curb Starry getting these later percents.
Yeah, that is the thing, is that Ness is definitely a character that likes to play really at the mid-range, especially with stuff like PK Fire, and then also just jumping in with Magnet.
Excellent uppy, though, by
yeah.
Curb Starry, because you got the super arm of that, so they're able to break through
Yeah.
and take that first stock.
Yeah, the Ivysaur is what they're going to be doing in a lot of them. It's classic Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah,
Ivysaur in the mid-percents, and then Charizard to clean up.
Yep. And I don't expect them to change off of Charizard at all. We see the Flare Blitz to get back to stage.
Oh yeah, especially not at 100. Oh, that could be a problem though. Is that a lot of like low percent building with flamethrower is kind of just shut down by a character like Ness.
Yeah, not the biggest issue in the world, but excellent tech right there. That Nair is going to take it. So you see a pretty even game.
Yes, I
coming
do
into stock
wonder
two.
if this is the lead that GCU expected.
I heard them talking about Arconi or Dr. Iggy were the two predictions.
Yeah.
And they were happy with Curb Starry to either, which I agree with.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with Curb Starry to anyone on that team.
Because this is the thing. Even if Curb Starry does not win this, which I would say is relatively it's relatively likely,
Yeah.
but it's at least possible. And either way, it's just important to mention that like they will still definitely take Dr. E to last stock. Like Dr. E
Yes.
is not getting out of here with a 3-stock or anything like that.
It's interesting because we saw that Squirtle dealing a lot of fast damage and
Yeah.
hitting Dr. Iggy before he could recover.
Yeah. And then moving to the Ivysaur, which is not doing so well right now, just because Dr. Iggy has the frame data to kind of just
They were
throw stuff in
disadvantaged
their
when they
face.
switched. Yeah,
exactly.
Ooh, pulling him in. Not quite going to get it. And here comes the Charizard. Trying to get that up special. Not going to get it. And
yeah,
they're going to get punished
bit
this time.
hasty. Definitely going to want to switch as fast as possible.
Yeah. Ooh, they're going for that early kill there. You know, they take 10% for it, but if it works, then they would have been even. I'm
Yeah,
fine
I
with
think
it.
they want to just like send him out so they can just switch back to Charizard. Just like give themselves a moment to breathe. I don't think Ivysaur's taking this stock.
They have to like up throw, up special. They'll have to hit him with one of those aerials. See him down throw. They're gonna go for the up B, or they're gonna keep him off stage.
And still no Charizard.
Yeah,
That is a really good spike.
There we go. That's will that kill? It's not
Wow,
quite.
no mashing out of the funnel whatsoever.
I think they're gonna stick with Ivysaur here because Ivysaur is a lot faster, and it's at the percentage where Ivysaur can kill.
Yeah.
Or,
All right, here's
as I say
Charizard.
that, Charizard comes out. Charizard, unfortunately, a bigger target, but one good move will kill. That forward air not
I
going
would
to
say
do it on stage.
apparently
I
not
guess
so.
Guess it wasn't a good enough move. This will do it, though.
Oh, yeah. That was really rough from Dr. E. And now they are on the last stock.
Yep, last stock for both players.
Yes.
Pretty even fight we've seen. Been a little back and forth. Dr. E's a small advantage right now, but I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah.
if Kirpstari takes that back right now.
I feel like this is a perfect time to introduce the pressure that gets put on you in a crew battle. Because as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have all of the players sitting behind them at this crew battle. And there's also a whole crowd and viewing room that you can't even see on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh!
That's
There it
gonna
is.
do it.
Yeah, like I said, Dr. Iggy taking that game.
Dr. Iggy going to take out Kirpstari, going to leave us at a 10-9 to start things out. You know,
Yeah.
that's about as even. It is as even as a crew battle can get.
Oh, yeah.
You know, GCU's going to have the counter pick now. And I'm thinking we're going to see Ags come in for this one.
Yeah.
You know, Sephiroth with that big sword can easily hit away Ness. He's
Yeah.
got experience against
It's-
Sephiroth as Sephiroth against Ness as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is Sephiroth definitely does clean up against Ness. Ness loses to a lot of swordies. I mean, one of his worst matchups in the game is Marthena. But the thing is, like, I know Sephiroth also struggles time to time on smaller characters because then you have to angle down your moves. And Ness is pretty short. But like you said, I think Ags has enough experience in these kind of matchups that I think we're just going to see him. There he is!
And there he is. Yeah, this is an interesting time to talk about. Oh, we're back. This is an interesting time to talk. Different time to talk about Sephiroth and crew battles.
Yeah.
Because Sephiroth has a comeback mechanic
Uh-huh.
that activates earlier if the opponent has less stocks.
Yes.
So there's a lot of strange interactions that can happen.
That's
You
true.
know, if
I didn't even think about
if Sephiroth
that.
is on one stock and the opponent is
Oh.
on 3, Sephiroth will get their power up almost instantly.
That's got to be so annoying for ASU.
However,
I forgot about that.
some teams will
Sephiroth
make-
is so scuffed in this format.
Some teams will make Sephiroth play at 3 stocks, and after they lose the first one, they have to SD the next 2.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what the thing is here.
Uh-huh.
So I think we're just going to see Ags kind of roll with it
Yeah.
and get to use that Sephiroth wing. One of the nice things about like Sephiroth, Lucario, characters like that, they get a bonus in crew battles actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's going to be so annoying for ASU to have to deal with a comeback mechanic character this early into the round. I mean, again, this is only the second player coming from GCU of 4.
Yep.
And again, a good reminder that this is a best of
5.
Yeah, best of 5. So, AKA a first of 3. And we are now already moving in
Yep.
to the next match of this first round of the best of 5.
Yep,
Where
you're going
Iggy
to
is
see
gonna-
Dr. Yogi jump off twice just to get back to their one stock they had left. Then once you get in, you might not be able to hear it, but the players are going to count down.
Yeah.
Dr. Yogi's going to land on the platform. It's gonna be like
Oh, yes, that's
3, 2,
2,
1,
1,
go.
go! There they go.
We got it right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was mentioning, is that there's that really strong pressure in a crew battle that you do not see in any other format, is that they are going to have a bunch of people cheering and heckling right behind them. So if you cannot deal with the crowd, it is going to be rough.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, because some of these folks' only experience with crowds will be locals, and like that's something, but it is nothing compared to what you will see at a collegiate crew battle.
Oh, yeah. This might be
I can
the
assure you.
the most daunting place to be a player. We see Ags getting a nice start, staying spaced away from Dr. Iggy, using the long range of Sephiroth to kind of just poke at Ness, keep him out of the range he wants to be at. And that counter is going to be deadly in this matchup as well for Sephiroth, because if Sephiroth can counter that recovery, Ness just might be dead.
Yeah.
But Sephiroth is relatively light, so he's going to have to be careful.
So yeah, Ags has to be careful not to autopilot there. We did see kind of him just trying to punch with F tilt, but it's like you got to be a little bit more careful because again, Dr. Iggy does have just those really fast moves, those multi-hits that will just build up a lot of damage faster than you expect, especially as he keeps sending Ags out.
Yeah, you see him use. Ooh, that was a good call out. Saw that Ags was spot dodging a lot, so winning for the up smash.
And that's the thing, is Ags was pretty much expected to take this home cleanly here, and now he's lost a stock, and that is going to be devastating going into the next match because we do not know who they will counterpick to.
Yes, that is definitely annoying, but as long as he stays calm, takes Dr. Iggy out right now, doesn't let him get anything else off, kind of scaring him off stage there. I would almost want to stay on it. That forward tilt will do it.
Yeah, there we go.
Unfortunate that he lost the stock, but you know it's going to be 9-8 going into the next one.
Yeah.
And honestly, the bigger thing that
Is that
that
handshake?
stock might be the bigger thing about that even bigger than losing stock might be the counterpick potential
Yes.
Losing that first game puts you on the back foot for counterpicking for the entire career battle. So at least one of your players is going to have to rise up and take 4 stocks to get you back to even.
That's what I was saying, is that like losing that stock was really tough, but now we do not know who they're sending against him.
Mhm.
And so he has already put his team at a bit of a deficit. And it was probably completely unintentional. Like, well, not completely unintentional. I mean, like, I don't know how to word this. It was definitely not expected to happen by anybody.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Ags was pretty certain that he could lock that in, and I think that Dr. Iggy, as hard as he was definitely trying, I don't think he was expecting to make it out unscathed.
Yeah, for sure. He's honestly probably really happy. That was a good
Oh,
lead.
yeah.
Good lead for ASU. They took 4 stocks with their first player.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
got a stock off of Ags, who, one of GCU's more front runners. So that's what you like to see.
That is Slick, by the way, is coming up to play against Ags.
Interesting.
Remind me who you said he plays?
I believe Yoshi.
Yoshi. Okay, that is going to be tough. That is going to be a very tough matchup for Ags.
It'll be an interesting one. Yoshi, haven't seen too many Yoshis around GCU. Yoshi's
Uh-huh.
a character you sometimes get casual experience playing against. You see him around occasionally. We see the fist bump from the players.
Yeah, again,
Looks
that's
like-
another thing that it's just a less familiar matchup. It is, and that is a character who you need to be familiar with if you are trying to stand up against them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Because you make one mistake against Yoshi, you find yourself getting hit by 4 up airs into an egg, and you're gone.
Yeah, and again, it's those smaller characters. So
Yep, we're going
Ags
to
will
see.
of course have to
Where's the
toss
Ags
away
jump off?
this first stock, and then
He just got that excellent wing boost now.
Yep.
All right, we're seeing wait. 3, 2, 1,
one go.
Go. Yeah. Taking a little on that time. There we
Okay,
go.
okay. Well, we didn't. We can't win them all. You can't get the prediction right
Yeah,
every.
we got the
single
first
time.
one right,
Yeah.
so I think we're good.
It's all that matters. Yeah. So this is still only a 1 stock deficit, but it's still looking tough. I don't know.
Yeah, we see Slick getting an excellent starting combo right there. There's those up airs I was talking about.
Ags is definitely very possibly able to even this out. The thing is just because he's starting at a deficit, it's so much more likely that ASU has this ability to run away with the momentum they've built already.
Yeah, for sure. Yoshi, very awkward character. We're seeing Yoshi try to keep Sephiroth at a distance and bait him out with these fast aerial attacks. Because he's trying to get Ags to jump in and get hit by his nair, get hit by his back air. Because he throws the egg, he jumps back, he's going to try to catch him.
Well, that's the thing, and that's the key point that you brought up. You said he's baiting him in. That's the
Yep.
thing. Ags doesn't get baited in. Ags stays out. And I was like, they have been teaching Ags to approach more, but I was like, if he needs to camp because his opponent is trying to make him camp, he just will. I was like, he's not going to get frustrated and run in on you.
Yeah, but we see 2 excellent combos from Slick, and then Slick is back to holding, the distance.
Well, I think the important thing is that Slick is ahead and knows they don't have to approach, but 100-minute timer, you're not running that out, so...
You can try. Oh, that was an excellent parry.
That's
if
another-
Slick didn't parry that, their shield would have broken.
I don't know, because that's another thing I was going to...
There's the
Oh,
excellent forward air.
already! Yeah, that's another aspect of this matchup that's going to be tough for Ags, is that Yoshi is the best shield in the game. It's going to be very tough
Yes.
to break that, and that's a pretty key aspect of, not really Sephiroth's game plan, but just definitely the way to style on your opponent if you're already ahead.
Yeah, and it just creates a lot of pressure to be able to break those shields. We're going to see Slick trying to keep Ags at a distance still. Ags struggling a little here. He hasn't been able to get in, hasn't been able to get his thing started yet.
Say again?
Ags is just struggling to get his primary gameplay going.
Yeah.
He's not able to get things started against Slick. Slick wasn't someone that they practiced for as much. That might be showing a little here. We're going to see him catch him out with that up air. Yoshi's just so hard to approach from the air as well.
All right, Ags trying to do his best to take off this first stock, but it's just looking
There we go,
tough.
that
There
back
it
air will
is.
do.
Okay. It is just looking tougher and tougher for him to even this out, as we were saying.
Yes, he's got that wing. Yeah, this seems like a very oppressive matchup. Yoshi's able to just kind of stay back when he wants. He's able to come in when he wants. He's able to just throw eggs around.
Yeah. And that's the thing is that, as much as Sephiroth has multiple projectiles, they are not just ones to just, kind of throw out and stuff out, whereas Slick will constantly just be using that egg to stop Shadow Flare and Flare.
Yeah.
Nice forward air into up smash.
to
Slick has a
save,
lot
stab to
of
save,
options with that kind of thing, like the forward air and also the drag down
Yeah.
back air, and the up
Yeah.
air is going to take it
Up tilt
home.
into the up air. ASU up by 2 now.
Yeah, Slick only using 1 stock. Like I said, that early loss of momentum could be huge in this first round.
Yeah, because due to ASU getting the lead in the first game,
Yeah.
you know, we were able to counterpick Ags against Dr. Oogie, and now they
Yeah.
were able to counterpick with Slick against Ags.
Yeah.
So GCU down to 2 players for this first one right here.
Yeah, that's the other important thing. ASU still got 3, and they have 4.
Yeah, it's 8 stocks to 6 stocks. And I believe, who is that? Who we seeing right here?
Who is this?
That Ags rolling up their controller?
That is Ags rolling up their controller. I was like, this person is not large enough to be Mr. Grizz.
Bro, if Mr. Grizz comes in, that'll be hype.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to see who are you
We haven't seen
expecting for
Jinx
the last
yet.
two? Jinx is going to be one of the 2.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is that Ags is not anchoring it, which is pretty typical.
is
It is
Grizz.
Mr. Grizz. I mean, me and Bennett, we're no strangers to love. We just went on a spring break trip for 1 full week. It was a great time in his hometown of Minnesota. And you know the rules, and so do I.
Yeah,
We already lost a lot at these previous stocks, so now GCU is definitely on the back foot trying to bring it up here.
For sure.
And honestly, this is going to be tough.
GCU not in a great position. Jinx is still in the back. But then you have to think about, okay, other team. Hey, look at Stuck Hunt.
You know, Slick is already the stock down. They went back to it, and now they are getting to the run. Fee Fi Fo. That is a funny tag. Mr. Grizz kind of just juggling here.
Bro, Duck Hunt is scary if you don't know what
Yeah.
you're doing. And I'm going to tell you, I don't think Slick has experience with Duck Hunt. You never know.
Yeah.
Blowing up that can there. Get some funny interactions. Hit him with these up airs over and over. Hitting that can back into him. You're going to see Duck Hunt. This is very interesting because Slick loves to hold that range we saw
Yeah.
against Ags. That's very difficult to do against Duck Hunt because that's what Duck Hunt likes to do as well.
No, as I mentioned, me and Mr. Grizz were just like, and actually you were also there.
was
I
also
should
there.
mention just for the fact, is that we were in Minnesota, and one of the things we were talking about when we were just like playing a random time is that I have a lot easier of a time understanding a character when they have a fireball because you kind of just throw out a slow moving
Excellent
projectile.
F smash.
Excellent F smash. Is that you kind of just throw that out and then you can kind of just predict what they'll do based off of it. And he was like, oh yeah, you have no idea how much I get off gunman. And we kind of just been seeing that. He just throws that. There it is. Just trying to force that movement out of Slick.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
dropped the shield a bit too early on hit there. We're going to have to see. Mr. Grizz might be able to get out of this with 2 stocks. That'd be
Yeah.
good for GCU.
He absolutely needs to.
If GCU wants to be in a decent position,
Yeah.
he does need to. I don't know. We're seeing those classic Yoshi combos, hitting 2 up airs into an air.
All right, using that can. That means that Jinx is 100% the last player on this team, by the way, that they're anchoring right now. And for ASU, it's Arconi. It's got to be. That's got to
Well,
be. the
Arconi's
next
there,
matchup.
but there's one more player as well.
I know, but I was like, think of like who that last matchup is.
Well, it's either going to be Cortersia or NC, and I'm guessing NC would be the last one.
Oh, is it not Arconi?
Well, they have 2 players left still.
Oh, right. I forgot they are still.
Okay,
Okay.
so NC is not actually going to be. It's either Arconi or Cortersia.
Okay,
the
so
last 2.
got it. But Slick brought it back. And honestly, I bet that a full commitment is what I'm thinking of because he is like trying so hard to bring ASU even more because they are already, like you said, multiple players ahead at this point.
Yeah.
And Mr. Grizz, we have seen now, cannot really just bring this back in a sweep. He is on it last stock, and it is looking tough.
Yeah, I see Mr. Grizz taking the stock before he loses his.
Already
Hopefully
the juggles.
Hopefully no commentator's curse there.
Uh,
He hits that. Gonna get the grab. Gonna throw him forward. Doesn't have a can set up.
yeah, that's the thing. No can, no F smash.
Just gonna be searching. Probably blow up with that can. Probably gonna be searching for a grab into that up air. Something into throw into a can.
Yeah,
Or just hit him with the can straight up.
Yeah, I was like, he has to keep using Gunman to try and manipulate Slick's movement because he just cannot get him into these setups right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Perfectly shielding that that can.
That was
Wow.
an excellent attempt by Slick there. Excellent recovery of Mr. Grizz. Duck Hunt is terrified when he's recovering.
Ooh.
We saw that forward air come out. If Slick hit that, Duck Hunt was going down.
Wow.
Yep. So 4 to 6 down. Mr. Grizz is gonna have to deal with Cortersia, or they're gonna have to deal with Arconi.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is do you send in Cortosia, a player he's a little bit less familiar with, or do you just send in Arconi to seal the deal?
Looks like they're sending in Cortersia.
I'd say the player here I'm least familiar with.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like definitely the player here I'm least familiar with. I'm excited to see how he plays.
I am too. Hero, who I'm assuming he's playing,
Oh,
very, very interesting character.
Yeah.
You know, that reflect is going to be trouble for Duck Hunt. If he gets reflect up with his many magic spells.
Yeah. Ooh.
Stage choice is something interesting because we haven't seen. What stage have we seen? We started on PS2, which is, you know, the classic.
We're going to be going there a lot.
I
just want to let you,
We've seen
you
small
know,
Battlefield a lot.
want to let you folks at home know we're going to be seeing a lot of PS2.
Oh, yeah. PS2, small Battlefield.
Yeah.
Same difference, honestly. Oh, Mr. Grizz taking the lanyard off. He's getting serious.
Yeah, he's dropping the weights.
Dropping the weights.
Yeah, this is the thing. All right, I need to see how this tag is spelled because I literally I've never played against this person.
I can pull it up. I have it.
Oh, sure.
It is very interesting. Yeah, because this player we haven't really seen before, Cortercia. Cortercia.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, they have it right there on the screen.
Well, that's the thing. I was just waiting for him to come up actually and play.
Battlefield.
Cortercia, okay. Because I was thinking Cortosia. That's why I needed to see it.
Cortercia.
All right. Yeah, you're right. Battlefield. That is a very interesting stage pick here.
Yep, we're going to see him go. Instantly
That's
zapping Mr. Grizz.
That's the trouble. Is Cortercia gets the stage counter pick, but is already up. Oh, no. Mr. Grizz getting
There's
hit.
the reflect is up now.
Yeah.
And that reflect means Duck Hunt's plan is gone. You'd have to try going with his physicals and wait out this. It's funny because you already see Mr. Grizz hop back, usually throw his can out there, but he wasn't allowed to.
That Psych Up buff is already about to go crazy against Mr. Grizz right now.
Cortercia doesn't have enough magic, though, to get that reflect up. So Mr. Grizz is going to have to capitalize right now. Keep Cortercia off stage. Goes for the downer. I like the attempt.
Yeah.
Cortercia with that buff. That was a very scary position for Mr. Grizz. Going for that dash tech. Keeps him down. I like going for the read there.
I commentators cursed it with my brain.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to like throw it back because I was okay, Mr. Grizz does not need to win this. He at least needs to take one stock, and unfortunately he was not able to. This is looking really dire as Jinx now has 6 stocks standing ahead of him.
Yeah, but if anyone can take this back, it is Jinx. You know, Wii Fit Trainer against Hero. Not a matchup you see every day.
Yeah. That's the thing, is again, I don't know how much Cortercia has practiced this matchup. We're going to have to wait and see. Because Wii Fit, like you said, has a lot to throw. I mean, I know Hero is very random, but Wii Fit is very unexplored by most people in this scene. And I will say, Jinx is not one of those people. He has absolutely explored a lot of what Wii Fit has to offer. And I have a feeling we'll be seeing him push that to the fullest extent right now.
For sure. You know, this could be a real momentum swing for GCU.
Absolutely.
You know, 6-3 is a very daunting number, but I don't think Jinx is worried about it.
Yeah,
Jinx is going to go out there, do what they do best, and we'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Curious to see the stage. As I say that, they're most likely just going to PS2.
Probably, yeah.
What Smash players do?
What they're used to.
Why would you change when you're used to it?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm always saying.
Is it broke, though? How do you feel about seeing the green turf of PS2?
It is
every
very
single time
interesting
you
because
look
a
at a
lot of neutral stages will just be like in other games will just be the brightest stage.
Yeah.
Because that way there's the most visual clarity. And it even goes to the point that like in some games like Street Fighter 4 or I think 5 too, it'll just be the training stage because it's blank white. You literally have a little grid on it, and Smash has a training stage like that, but they had the wherewithal to not allow you to play games on it.
Also, the training stage is like 3 stages long.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is they don't even allow you to select any of them because it has literally the grid of you can measure moves and stuff.
Yeah,
it's really
which
nerdy.
is fun, but still. Should just go to King of Fighters instead.
Yeah.
All right, they're putting their headphones on. They're getting into this. Looks like
They're talking about Sonics just outside of where we're standing, and I got a shudder. I'm like, oh. We actually don't have any Sonic players here tonight, but that would be very interesting because that is a character that always goes crazy in crew battle formats.
Bro, yeah.
I don't think we have any characters nearly that campy. I think it is like Sephiroth is the most like walk back and do nothing.
If we see
well, actually, we do have refit. So.
Well, we're about to see Jinx is a bit of an aggressive.
Yeah.
I think so.
Hey, there's the bounce.
There we go. They got the read they wanted. Didn't fucking follow there.
Man, already taking 30. That's tough.
Bro, that
Thankfully, shielding the whack. That could have been that could have been wet, frankly.
yeah. Ooh,
Nice.
excellent.
Again, like you said, just complete download on every.
They know the angles.
Jinx with the I can fix him tag.
That's what I was saying. It's funny.
Jinx is no stranger to having some very funny and kind of awkward tags.
Yep.
Like that back throw.
Gonna kick the ball right there. I love guessing when where hero's gonna fall when he shoots that.
I hate guessing because I'm never right.
But the one time you are right, it's magical.
There's that psych up. This is tough. This is absolutely a
that
kill if
fireball.
Jinx gets hit here.
Going for the grab.
Yeah.
Like, not gonna really affect it there.
It's because it was back aired onto the shield, so thankfully Jinx was able to avoid that.
Forterci's doing a good job of like not letting Jinx quite get what he wants to get going.
I think having bounce ammo at pretty much all times is a big part of that as well.
Yeah, that's
It definitely shuts down some salutation.
Yep. He's acting up again and just kicking him up this stage.
All right, Jinx playing that safe.
This is going to be the pivotal
clap.
point of the crew battle. So right here.
Yeah.
See if Jinx can take the stock without losing one.
Yeah, because I mean, if Jinx, especially if Jinx comes out with a clean sweep here, it will look a lot better for GCU because we'll be back to a 3v3, just a 1v1.
I love seeing both of them, like grabs barely missing shield right after one
Yeah.
another. Very charming.
Oh, Accelerado on deck. That's pretty much a similar buff.
The thing you'll notice against Jinx is the option you want to pick most when you're in disadvantage, you'll notice there just happens to be a soccer ball in the way.
Yeah.
Missing that deep breathing, that's not good for them.
But picking it back up right after.
Got it right there.
You're right about the soccer ball usually being in your way. It's just the problem of, again, Cortencia has had bounce on lock pretty much all game. Coming down with that nair after bounce, wow.
They don't have bounce up, so now we might see you just throwing that soccer ball out. Go for the header.
Oh!
You'd love to see it. Oh, they tied to the
Losing
tornado,
for
though.
it, but I mean, hey, again, there's an age-old saying of never challenge Jinx off stage, and that is exactly why.
Yeah,
It's because just like that, it is now down 2-1. And I mean, yeah, Jinx lost the stock for it as well. But again, this is already looking a lot better for GCU.
We're just kicking the soccer ball down. Let's go, Jinx. Hitting them with the combos.
Yeah, wow.
There's no bounce up, so we've not able to reflect. That is a very nice combination spell. It's got the two spells you want most right next to each other. You can see have time to set that up. Let's see if they guess right this time. Not quite.
Almost. And I mean,
Almost.
with deep breathing back on deck, it is looking like they can close out this stock now.
Gotta hit him with the yoga.
Wow.
Jinx
Perfect
bringing it
timing.
back to
Commentator's
3-2.
blessing.
Bro, we just have confidence in Jinx.
Yeah, exactly.
Jinx is him.
I mean, yeah, but if we're talking about him, I mean, Arconi
Arconi's
coming up
coming in.
right now.
Yeah.
This is a man I have not seen in quite a minute.
Like, I remember talking to him at Thunder Summit 1, hanging out with him. That was a fun time.
We've commentated dubs together a couple times at stuff like Ascension.
Yeah, he's a cool person, but
Yeah.
now he's the enemy.
But who's he playing? Is he playing me Sword Fighter? Is he playing Piranha
Piranha
Plant?
Plant?
It'd be pretty funny if he played
Maybe
Piranha
Aegis.
Plant.
Sword Fighter.
Sword
yeah,
Fighter?
yeah.
Okay.
That's the expected one.
I wanted to be
We don't get to see Meta
surprised.
Knight today.
That's the thing. He has deep pockets. And I mean, to be fair, so does Jinx. Jinx has a big grab bag. But in a crew battle, like a serious competitive situation, Jinx will 100% of the time always be going.
Yeah,
With it.
I remember. Was it against NAU that Arconi kind of rocked them in that crew battle?
Yeah.
Last crew battle, Arconi took like 6 of them out.
Yeah.
It was a sight to behold. If you think me Sword Fighter is lame, in that he is bad, you haven't seen someone who knows how to play as me Sword
Yeah.
Fighter play them.
I mean, the grand finals of Western Cactus League Smash competition is already off to an incredible start. These are the two top teams in Arizona.
Yeah,
And
probably. And these-
competing for a cash prize and a ticket to May Madness.
You might
and
be
I mean, no better way to send it off the first round than with the two best players on these
Why
teams.
does Jinx playing Ism? Oh, he's testing the me Sword Fighter to make sure it's the right set. Interesting. We're going to see the Chakram, the Shuriken, the Reflector. That Reflector is going to be really
I think
annoying.
this is exactly what I expected.
Yep, and there's a Slurry Slash. The Flurry Slash.
The Slurry Slash?
Yeah. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about the moveset I would expect against Wii Fit.
That Reflector especially is
That
going to
Reflector
be
especially, yes.
tough against Jinx. It's going to be very tough because Jinx, again, trying to build most percent off of that soccer ball.
Off that soccer ball, throwing Sun Salutation out and soccer ball out in order to force the opponent to do what they want.
And like obviously Arconi's not going to counter all of those.
Yes,
but
but
he's
just
going to reflect just enough.
and having that as an option forces you to not do it in certain situations where it would be free pressure.
Yeah.
And then plus the Chakram, the Shurikens, great projectiles, honestly. Both of them phenomenal projectiles. Chakram can do some really weird stuff while you're edge guarding,
Yeah.
kind of float around. And then that flurry of slashes is also just, you know, a solid move.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you won't be getting to see the Jinx Isabel today.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunate indeed. I had a little flutter in my heart.
I saw. I was like, we're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, I was like, you can't change your entire character.
But I really want you to.
All right.
both
Locking it.
players-
We've seen it lock in, literally roll
I
up
was
the
going to say
sleeves.
that. Both players locked in, ready to go. 2 stocks GCU side, 3 stocks ASU side. Let's get into this.
All right, Jinx already sending them out, but 1 stock down, it's going to be a lot of tough matchmaking here, especially because Arconi is really just going for extra credit off the bat.
Arconi, me Swordfighter, going to fight at range a little bit outside of Wii Fit, which is going to be annoying.
So the thing I think people forget is, like, just because someone's a commentator does not mean they're not good. I mean, that might be the case with me, but it's definitely not the case with everyone. I was like, Arconi absolutely still solid after
after
spending so much
after
spending so much of his time in the scene not playing singles, he is back at it.
Yes, and me Swordfighter is so weird, like we were talking about. They have such weird movement, such weirdly timed moves. We're going to see that up air is incredibly powerful. That is going to be taking stocks early on people. That up air, and then that neutral air is just the way he just like folds his body like that is so weird. It's difficult to fight against. Even getting the parry, Jinx isn't able to get much off there. Gonna go for the Chakram downward there. I like it. Reading the jump away, hitting the soccer ball. That's gonna kill.
Yeah, all right. I think it was the Jinx is going to absolutely have to shut down these next 2 stocks. This next stock at least, because again, the momentum here is crucial, and Arconi right now is just running away with it.
Like I was talking about, that Chakram on the edge is horrible to fight against. It's like when deities taught you to let you know what are you supposed to do.
All right, again, kind of just waiting at that ledge, waiting to see how Jinx would react, and Jinx now has control of the center stage, but is he going to be able to keep a hold of it? No! As again,
catch him, gonna kill.
Arconi takes that game.
Yeah, it's like we were talking about. That Chakram is so deadly off stage. And we're going to see the first one go to ASU 2-0.
All right. ASU is now up 1-0 in this best of 5. They're going to have to take take 2 more games only to win, whereas GCU has to turn around the momentum and fast. And this could be looking like a long day if we get anywhere near a game 5. So you just have to keep that in mind as we now send this to a 2-minute break. Stay tuned. We will be right back.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Western Cactus League. We're here for a bit of a breakdown of the last game. We saw a pretty standard crew battle play out of okay, one, then the other, and once they got that first build-up of momentum, ASU kind of ran away with it. I mean, Jinx very nearly bringing it back after a couple of his teammates stumbled.
Yep. Jinx did take 4 stocks.
Couldn't quite seal the deal, though. And I mean, yeah, he would have had to take 6. So.
Yeah. The part of that crew battle I actually want to focus on as the turning point was Slick versus Ags.
Yes.
Because Ags...
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was saying, Slick we weren't ready for him.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like it was. The other 3 players you could see, Jinx was pretty ready for Arconi, even if
Yeah.
Arconi did very well against them.
Yeah.
Ags was ready for Dr. Iggy. Kripsari decent as Dr. Iggy. We had counter picks for everyone.
Yeah.
Except when Slick came in and took 2 of Ag stocks.
Yeah. It was rough.
It was very rough, but we saw ourselves starting to bring it back there, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited.
The thing
to
is
see.
also Mr. Grizz wasn't able to really pick up the momentum he needed.
Yeah, that's for sure. But all the players doing well.
Oh, yeah.
No big fumbles at all. Just ASU outplayed a little bit in a couple matchups.
And it's going to see if they're going to keep doing the same or if GCU is going to start turning this around. I mean, I know, again, I was in the room where Coach Casey was giving the kind of game plan. It's basically just don't go into any of these matchups thinking, I'm going to smoke this guy, I'm going to wipe the floor, I'm going to win handily, easily. None of that. It's you have to treat it like it's going to be a serious, good match.
Yes.
And I think they're going to keep that up. The only thing is they have to not course correct into the opposite direction of, oh, this guy's going to smoke me, I'm done for. It's when you go in that direction, it's even worse.
It's like you're talking. GCU also has 2 players that didn't come in yet.
Yes.
We do have EO4, Rob/Steve, could throw a wrench in things.
Yes.
And we've got Mark, very hyper-aggressive Captain Falcon.
Yeah, Captain Falcon player name.
They're good pace changers.
But we have the very same from ASU. We did not see NC play that match, and
Bowser
he is on the
Jr. 's a
roster.
tricky one.
He is on the roster.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I think now would be a good time to just shout out our sponsors again.
Yeah.
A huge thanks to the Army National Guard for contributing this prize pool, and especially as well to Esports U for really just helping us put on this broadcast in general. I mean, look at this. We got a pretty strong setup here. Yeah. I feel pleased with how things are going.
Oh,
and of course, both of those have helped us not only today with Smash and with Overwatch, but throughout this whole event, including into tomorrow when Overwatch wraps up.
Yep.
So.
For sure.
Well, this next matchup is probably going to also just be another similar start of Curbstarry and
You think
Dr. Iggy.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach _
Yeah.
about what their strategy is for sending people in first.
Uh-huh.
Curbstarry is their favorite to send first, but he said he's not against adapting if he feels like a different player would be fit to send in first.
Yeah.
So,
because I think ASU is probably going to stick confidently with the starting with
Dr. Iggy.
Dr. Iggy.
Or they might switch things up, expecting GCU to switch things up. You don't know. So I could see Ags going in if they are positive Dr. Iggy starting.
Yeah.
Or I could see player name coming at the start as well.
Definitely possible. You think player name?
It wouldn't surprise me. The player name substitution in seems like a good move to me on this part, considering the characters we struggled with. We struggled with Yoshi matchup kind of.
Yeah.
And then Arconi was at the end. We couldn't do much with our counter picks there. But I think that Captain Falcon, that aggressive playstyle, would do great to kind of stuff out things we struggled with there.
Definitely. I was thinking EO4 might actually have just as much of an odds if you just send him in now first.
Yeah,
they have to deal with Rob.
No one wants to deal with Rob.
Yeah.
And no one wants to deal with Steve either. Both of those are like...
Well, because that's the thing. We were talking plenty about how, crew battles put on that special kind of pressure with you.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that being compounded with Steve or Rob this early on. I was like, it'll cause the mental to wither for sure.
Yeah.
So we could definitely see a lot of that, but who really knows?
That's probably stage. Probably going to be PS2.
Probably PS2 again.
It's always PS2.
It's always PS2.
You know how it is.
Pokemon Stadium.
Well, I guess we saw a bit of variety.
Yeah.
That one. We saw
Battlefield.
We saw Battlefield. We did see Battlefield
Which was probably the most surprising stage we went to. I was like, whoa, Battlefield. That's cool.
Cool. Yeah.
It's been a while. Dry Plats.
Yeah.
Love to see him.
No matter how much things change, some things will stay the same.
Oh, yeah.
Smash players will always go to PS2.
Especially in Ultimate.
Which is interesting because PS2 is like not even a typical stage.
Oh, yeah, no.
It is a large stage.
Yeah.
Interesting, but I guess a lot of people like large stages, and they took Dr. Iggy's happy to go there first.
Oh,
Ness
yeah.
likes to create his little figure eights on the stage with his PK fires.
Probably just waiting for the teams to strategize at this point. We've said before, it's a very common thing, especially in crew battles, for them to kind of just talk constantly about okay, who is sending in who's counterpicking where and when and why and how.
Yep, there's a lot that goes into it. Especially, I was gonna, especially when you consider that some of these people play multiple characters.
Yes.
And you have to stick with one.
Yes.
So if you're like, oh, I could counterpick with Steve here, all of a sudden you're stuck with Steve into the next person.
Oh, yeah.
When you're like, oh, I wish I had Rob now.
Yeah.
You know, so it can cause some interesting interactions. It's like when you're playing 1v1 and you get to pick your character first, your opponent will pick to counteract you. It's just that blown up to a much larger scale.
Yeah. Just waiting.
Yep.
Sorry, I wish I had a better response for you at this point. I kind of already crafted all my brain power into. Well, I'm saving it for the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair.
You know,
what would you like to see out of some of these players that you think would have done better in some of those matchups?
I think sometimes with Curbstar and just Pokemon trainer players in general kind of run the risk of overcommitting to a singular Pokemon because they know like, okay, Squirtle early percents, Ivysaur mid percents, Charizard late percents. And it's like Ivysaur was not working as well as they needed to. They probably should have just stayed on Squirtle for longer and switched to Charizard faster.
I believe I just heard Curbstar is starting again as well.
That makes sense.
Yep, Curbstar, excellent choice for starter. Yep, and it looks like on the other side we are seeing Slick start.
Slick start, okay. Remind me, they are the Yoshi?
The Yoshi, yes.
The Yoshi, okay.
Yeah,
that is going to be an interesting matchup.
Slick was the biggest surprise of the first round, I would say. They did excellent against Ags and pretty good against Mr. Grizz, too.
That's the interesting thing, because, again, I was thinking that another good person to send in instead of Curbstar for first would have been Ags, although Ags is also just as good of an anchor. But the thing is, like, as much as that's supposed to be, he should be doing pretty well against Slick. Again, we saw Slick kind of did a pretty strong upset last game.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely probably just one of the matchups they weren't able to prepare for very often.
Yeah, I don't blame him throwing Curbstar in first again, though, because, you know, it's a solid pick into any of those matchups on the other team.
Oh, yeah.
While, you know, if Ags was here, Ags didn't want to fight against Slick.
Absolutely
That's something
not.
we didn't want happening again. So,
yeah.
Good call by Coach Underscore right there.
Just keep
Stick with
Curbstar
Curbstar, yeah.
I do wonder if EO4 is going to be in the rotation this time.
I'm curious to see if they switch it up at all. Because, honestly, when we first got into this, I was thinking they might do EO4 over Mr. Grizz in that first one.
Yeah.
But Duck Hunt is throws such a wrench in their plans. You never know. But we are getting into this, it looks like. And what is this? We are not on PS2?
We are on Smashville. That is actually going to be kind of interesting to see how this plans out. Charizard might have the opportunity to go crazy here.
Hit a few player blitz.
Again, just like I was saying, Curbstar has been doing so well with building up that percent on Squirtle.
And I really like Curbstar into Slick, actually, because, you know, Curbstar has fast enough reaction time. Squirtle's fast enough to kind of fight back against Yoshi's just oppression of fast moves.
Yeah.
There's a switch to Ivysaur. Perfect timing. Not quite getting the read they want there, but they're still in advantage.
That's the important thing, is just to, because like if they switch in disadvantage, a lot of times they'll just get stuck in disadvantage. Really nice, just F smash there. Wow. Slick getting a little caught off guard by running into that.
Yeah, he was hoping to hit that forward air there.
What happened?
Shake it off. You get out of your head.
I was thinking, I was like, Charizard switch here would be crazy, but now they have to go for Squirtle because, you know, it's the early percents once again.
Yeah, and just like that, we're seeing the momentum switch back towards Slick's side. We're going to see if Curbstar can pull it back, and they pretty much have. Pull it back to the even game. That's a deadly combo right there.
Yeah, it's just not yet.
Yep, Curbstar doing a great job not letting that SD get to them.
We also might be able to see Slick using that invincibility on Yoshi's double jump to escape stuff like Curbstar's up air.
Excellent switch right there, getting out of the combo. Still disadvantaged, though. Never want to be above Yoshi.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. That's a big aspect of Smashville, is that singular platform that covers over a pretty wide area of the stage.
Yeah, if you're under it, you have control.
Yeah. Curbstar, this
excellent parry.
Yeah, but not
going to get
not,
stage control back. Getting rid of Yoshi's jump with that forward air, actually. Oh, Smash not quite going to get it. We going to see the up throw here or the forward? Oh, no throw.
Nothing.
No throw.
Yeah, I was like, it's very important, especially early on, since this is going to be a best of 5, to test early if these players will be mashing out of throws.
Yes.
I was like,
good information.
I was like, I will literally like just start pummeling and then look over at their controller and just like, okay.
Ooh, going above ledge. It's not what you want to see there, but
it's all right though. They have been playing it pretty safe so far, and they are going in with the lead right now. Already in Squirtle, building up the percent to nearly 70%.
And sticking with Squirtle instead of changing to Ivysaur to ledge guard, I like it because the Squirtle has been keeping this Yoshi at bay by itself.
Yeah.
Able to get in fast. Excellent waiting for that Yoshi pop out shield. We are going to see a switch to Ivysaur now when more of those things are ready to kill. Razor Leaf into up air. Classic combo. Going to kill right up top
Very
of Smashville.
classic. And
excellently done by Curbstar.
Yeah, and that is already going to give them the momentum they needed. And again, it is, I don't really see them sweeping whoever comes in next, especially because again ASU is going to be counterpicking here. But it's very likely that they can what's the word? Oh yeah, Cripstar is probably going to take a stock or two, is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Because they're leading with this momentum, they can now start next stock. Either just start with Squirtle and build up that percent like they usually do, or straight up just start with Charizard and Hail Mary for a stock or two, and then just let your next teammate move on from there.
Yeah, for sure. It's great to see GCU in the starting position, taking that first stock, getting the lead. And I'm glad. Okay, we got Dr. Iggy coming in.
All right, that's
This
pretty
will be an exciting one.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting because again, these two just played the early match, and Curbstar did not do bad at all. I guess they know though that Curbstar will play a bit even with him. So,
Yeah, big question is going to be if Curbstar take a stock here, give GCU a bigger lead.
yeah,
You know, they did very well at keeping calm after their mistakes in the first game. 'Cause they did have two. You know, when they ran off stage on accident, SD, it happens.
yeah.
Recover high, it happens. But they were able to quickly recover, get back in a good mindset. And I'm hoping they can keep that good mindset into Dr. Iggy.
Yeah.
They're able to take a stock here, but we'll just have to see. You know, Dr. Iggy definitely no slouch.
Yeah, and like I said, Ivysaur I just think is not going to really cut it in this matchup. So I think what they were going to want to do, or at least like with how they were playing last game, so I think they want to do is just rack
A
up
lot of Squirtle.
to like 50 or 60 with Squirtle, and then just move straight to Charizard because
Get it back, Aaron.
like with how light Ness is, I think Charizard absolutely has what it takes to just cheese out a stock.
Well, they're going to be starting on Ivysaur, I think, because we saw them start with Charizard there. And they're going to run off and they're on Squirtle. Now comes Ivysaur. We'll see if they change back to Charizard this stage.
I think it's so that they can meet Dr. Iggy in this mid range and then be able to switch directly to Charizard rather than having to go through Ivysaur to get to Charizard.
I really
Just
don't
stay
mind
right
Ivysaur in this matchup.
We were saying that this is definitely a good like match for Ivysaur.
Because it forces Dr. Iggy to stay further out. Oh, down. Oh, he's not going to go for it. I've been hit by the Zebus by that one too many times.
Like, this definitely is a very strong matchup for Ivysaur.
Yeah,
That's why I
see
thought.
that-
That's why I thought the Dr. Iggy pick at all was interesting. I mean, I know he's probably confident in this matchup right now because he just won it last game. But I don't know. We'll see how it pans out.
You have to think about who else you have. It could be Arconi, which you want to save as your anchor. It could be Cortersia, which would be interesting. Or it could be... Yeah, so NC and Arconi are the other two players.
Yeah, so NC did swap Cortosia for this round. But yeah, it's just interesting because, like I said,
Every-
oh,
You can live that. You have to switch the Charizard immediately and Flare Blitz in.
yeah.
And you have to jump up. Ah!
But the wow, yeah.
Dr. Iggy catches him out.
That makes the Dr. Iggy match make it a lot. I mean, switch make it a lot of sense now.
Yeah,
I didn't
I'm
even
sorry.
think about that. Just how much Yo-Yo is going to shut down those recoveries.
Yeah, especially tether recoveries, like, you know.
Yeah.
Ivysaurs. Curious to see who GCU sends in next. It'd be crazy if they sent Jinx in to try to get a bunch of early momentum right here.
Yeah.
But
who remind me?
Ags-
Who came in against Dr.
Ags.
last night? Was Ags? Yeah.
And-
Okay. Grizz and Ags are
Interesting.
stopped for player name and EO4. Very
So we
interesting.
use EO4 player name and Jinx to this team.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
you'd want Ags into this, honestly. EO4 is coming in.
Yeah, I was like, that's very interesting.
Crazy. EO4 versus Dr. Iggy. This is going to be a matchup.
Oh yeah.
We're going to see Ness Rob. That's what I would guess.
Yeah. What are these stocks right now?
They're even.
They are even.
Yep, both teams are at 9.
Right.
GCU has the advantage because they were able to counterpick here. But, you know,
Right, they can counterpick the stage. I guess it just depends on how confident EO4 is going to be in the matchup against Ness. And again, I was saying Ethan is definitely a very strong pick into this just team comp in general.
for sure. You know, Rob/Steve player is
Yeah.
something that every team is going to be like, I'll take it.
If I'm not mistaken, Iggy knows the Steve matchup like the back of his hand.
That's what I've been hearing.
And as much as Steve is still broken enough to make that matter a lot, I think that since EO4 is more practiced with Rob right now, we were going to be seeing Rob in this particular match, probably all day.
I think so as well. We might see Steve come out for a niche counterpick down the line. But in this matchup, for sure, I'd say Rob is the likely choice. Interesting that GCU swapped out 2 of their players, though.
Yeah.
And they kept in Kripstari Jinx. Interesting. That means you're going to get to see all of GCU on display.
That's the interesting thing. Is like, yeah, I wasn't sure if we would be seeing. I was sure we would see EO4 eventually, and probably not right now because again the team comp is that good. And you were gassing up how well player name will go into this, but I wasn't thinking we were going to see him.
I'm putting
so soon.
all my stocks into player name.
Yeah.
Player name stocks on the rise.
I don't know. Dr. Iggy stocks have definitely been on the rise in AZ at large because of how many events he's been able to highly rank at. So we will see if EO4 is a good match for that. I mean, I don't assume that Iggy has played EO4 very much.
They're going to start right when the game starts, actually. They're both at 3 stocks.
Yeah. No 3, 2, 1, go.
I love when people start the game by just riding the Smashville platform into the middle. It's funny. EO4 doing a nice job of keeping Ness at a distance, trying to land with those fast nairs. Catch him with a nair, catch him right up there.
This is
excellent start for EO4.
Yeah, it's really important to get that excellent start, Eric.
I like going for that.
Because
he's going to catch that. And EO4 taking that stock, Dr. Iggy only doing 13%.
Yeah,
excellent job by EO4.
Yeah, I was trying to say it is very important to get that early because EO4 has such a tilting playstyle and is playing such a tilting character.
He leans into it.
I was like, he's leaning into this so heavy. That combined with the crowds on both sides, it is a lot of pressure right now. Like, you can tell EO4, he's got burgers on his mind. He is not shaken by this in the slightest.
I love it because we've already seen twice where Dr. Iggy's typical combo that would catch anyone else out.
Yeah.
It's just interrupted by a Rob down tilt.
All right.
He's able to get back on stage fast. The thing is, you'd usually think that Ness's down special would be able to help a lot against the laser, but the fact that a gyro could come out instead, and you can't counter that gyro.
Oh yeah.
With a down air or down special, just makes it even better.
I would say we also just saw Dr. Iggy's setup with Mag just completely get shut down by gyro and just
sitting there.
Wig.
There's the laser. You can see a downer come out here. Not quite gonna catch him.
Oh, I was gonna say he could just
though.
Yeah, we now just see that when
another down air, get him out of here.
Very easy for EO4 to punish. And we did see that if Dr. Iggy doesn't snap to ledge there, EO4 can just forward smash.
Great choice by Coach Underscore to put EO4 in this matchup. He knows what he's doing.
I think he's going to be such a good pick for this team comp.
For sure. Probably going to see Dragon to the tower. Going to do a back throw.
Not going to kill.
Not going to kill.
Even on Smashville.
I've seen Dr. Iggy do this. He does the up B, and then he does the neutral B. EO4 needs to fastball there. You can't be hitting by
that was definitely a skill issue.
all right.
Like, whoa.
You're better than that, Ethan.
I was like, I know you could escape that. Oh.
Nah, he's fine.
Not getting caught up by it again.
All right.
There's that nair.
Stay in advantage. That's his game plan. Stay in advantage. It's looking pretty good right now.
And he is executing that game plan. Oh my goodness,
both of them rolling. Both of them rolling into the other person's projectile. That's a great conversion by Doggery. Again, ruined by Rob down tilt.
It's just he has so many. You cannot just air dodge. Dog.
Okay, that's what he was trying to do.
But losing that second stock when he was so far ahead because of being match checked by the PK Thunder is just looking really rough. Ugh.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to see if EO4 can. Don't get down here.
Because EO4 had such an opportunity to widen this gap and bring a lead down, and now it is going to remain even. Is the problem?
He has to focus here and not get caught out by this, because that PK Thunder is ruining him.
I need his teammates to scream air dodge. I mean, scream fastball air dodge.
Yeah, he just needs the fastball. That's all he needs to do. Just throw out an attack, then fastball. Nope, he's not going to do it. That is unfortunate, especially because EO4 had such a big lead.
Such a strong lead. Where did it go, Ethan?
Dr. Iggy found a weakness and he exploited it.
Oh yeah, very good, very good recognition on him.
Yeah, so Coach Underscore is going to go talk to EO4 about that.
Yeah,
it's fine. I wonder who we're going to see come in next, because we've got player name, we've got Jinx. And on the other side, we have Arconi and NC.
Yes. And honestly, that is a rough matchup, to be honest. Because they've got to make sure that Dr. Iggy does not get another stock here. I think they're just going to say player name for sure. Yeah, there it is.
That makes sense.
Because I was like, you want to save Jinx as the anchor for this.
Yeah.
You do not want Jinx to get counter-picked in the next matchup.
Yeah, so...
Also, I think player name is explosive enough that he can just erode a stock if he has to.
Yeah, we're going
to see how right now he has to.
Dr. Iggy has been doing quite well today.
Yeah.
You know what the match is going to be. Player name's going Captain Falcon.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
I'm curious to see... Because player name is pretty familiar with the Ness matchup. So I'm curious to see how it'll go when they actually go against Dr. Iggy. Because Dr. Iggy is a bit of a different Ness than he's used to, probably.
Yeah. Dr. Iggy was doing a great job in that last matchup.
He found the win con and he stuck with it.
It was literally just EO4 was just game plan, execute game plan. And then the moment Dr. Iggy found a single weakness in that, he was able to exploit it for a win.
Yep. That's kind of how Smash works, you know?
Oh, yeah.
If you find a win con, you go for it. Yep. Classic pink Captain Falcon.
Yeah. You're going to lose these first two stocks.
Smiley face tag.
Player name staling his moves. You'll love to see it.
That's how you do it. Okay, 1, 3,
2, 1. Go! There they are.
There
Off
they
of the
are.
races. Player name actually waiting on that platform for just a minute. I feel like he
He
kind of
wanted-
knows.
he wanted the
He kind of
one-up.
knows the ball is a little bit in his court because he's technically up, but his team is down. So it's like he has, like Dr. Iggy has to approach by rules of the usual game, but because of this format, it's like it's a little bit pressure's on for player name.
Yeah. Let's see. They did go to PS2, so Dr. Iggy's going to have those platforms that Nessa loves also so much.
Oh yeah.
Also a good stage for Captain Falcon, though. Jumping in, trying to get that started with that neutral air. Not going to land that Raptor boost like he wants.
It is awesome for NES players that one of his best stages is the most neutral
The
stage in the game
stage.
that everyone is going to.
We're just going to see
Very nice
the
ladder.
extensions. Just hitting a few of those.
Yeah, that ladder was important because we see that Dr. Iggy has a lot more tools for just quickly building their percent, especially because of how many PK fires he's been able to throw out and then connect with player name.
Player name's throwing out these up smashes, letting Dr. Iggy know, hey, I've got this.
That's what I'm saying, is that player name absolutely has the potential to just blow Dr. Iggy up here. It's just he is, oh, that could have been dead, that up air.
Yeah. Excellent back air, excellent reversal. Getting some control back. They just need to find a way to approach Dr. Iggy on the ground, I think. That'll be their win con.
Yeah, player name has the ability.
Going for the knee, not quite going to get it. Going for the up smash.
Exactly what I'm referring to. Player name has the ability to blow up Dr. Iggy, but does he have the gumption? Because he did not hit that knee, and that is going to be looking a lot harder if he's going to be able to close this out without losing a stock.
Hey, he really wants that up smash. He's going to live that, but puts him in a bad position against that yo-yo. Ah, the air dodge.
The air dodge.
All right. Going to have to see if he can, walk that off, hit the up smash.
He
Doesn't
literally
have the-
ran right for the up smash. He just ran
Didn't
up
have
up
the
smash.
invincibility, so that PK fire caught him out. Dr. Iggy kind of tried to style on him now.
Again,
Got him off stage. Recovering high. That's what you're supposed to do against an S-yo-yo. Player name just has to calm down. Go for... There you go. You finally
There
get
it
the
is.
upside.
All right.
He went for so many of those, though.
That's the thing. I feel like he was getting a little in his head, a little predictable at that point.
But getting a little trigger happy. My
Yeah.
guess is NC's coming in here.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he'll throw in Arconi with his Meta Knight.
Meta Knight.
Meta Knight. No, it's going to be Sword Rider.
All right. Everyone's walking by, passing around, and there
That
he is.
Our favorite guy.
Richard.
Richard Nintendo Creeper. NC.
That's what it stands for?
That's what I've been told. Allegedly.
The streets are saying it stands for Nintendo Creeper.
Yeah, that's not confirmed, though. You didn't hear it from me.
Earlier, to convey the phrase of like not like being locked in, I said he got burgers on his mind, which is somewhat a reference to a parody of the
Got
song "Murder
burgers
in His
on
Mind."
my mind.
But
Yeah.
more importantly, I was thinking of an image, a very classic image, where I was like, okay, I was like, right, one player on one side, it's Kira Flax, and he has all these equations in a thought bubble, and I was like, on the other side, it's the thought bubble, and it's just burgers. And for some reason, I thought it was EO4. It's not. It's Watt, the former Bowser player.
Yeah,
Where
it's
it's
the
like,
Watt.
where it's like, because you can see in that picture, like Kira Flax has the most locked in, like focused expression you've ever seen, and Watt was like the least locked in expression you've ever
He's
seen.
just having a good time.
He's like so clearly just like having a good old time.
Oh, we see player name hitting him with one of those.
What does that mean?
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
you know.
I guess I don't know.
Well, maybe we're about to know.
We're about to find out.
Yep. We are about to find out.
All right, NC. Definitely looking like a tough opponent for player name, who, I'm assuming has never played NC.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a Bowser Jr. on JV 52 James,
Right.
but
But it's not. It's not. To the
shout
level
outs
of
to
the NC.
Yoltz. Yo, it's Yoltz.
Not losing the two stocks there was really important because Dr. Iggy was almost able to clutch that out.
Yeah, but here you get to see the NC classic of I'm gonna hit you with my hammer multiple
100
times. Here's another one.
And another one.
There's a wrecking ball. Here's a Mega Trooper. NC loves that hammer. I'd say I took
Oh, yeah.
90% of my damage in our set because of that hammer.
Oh, I imagine with a character like DDD. The thing is that like player name should be able to try and find a way out of it, but
Definitely can. Yeah, NC just gonna pressure that shield. Player name, just looking a little nervous out here. You just gotta calm down. He's gotta focus. He's gotta start hitting his thing.
I mean he's barely on the board at this point, and he's already lost his first stock. Wow.
Yep.
He is a little scared to go in. You can kind of see.
I mean, it's fair because NC, if he gets that super armor with the side B, he gets another jump. There's like massive. Excellent
I
job
saw-
by player name. Just kind of.
There was a knee. I saw a knee window.
Oh, we
earlier in
all
that.
saw
I
it.
say earlier in that, and I was like, where did it go?
Okay, he needed a little more percent. Okay, I'm seeing a bit more confidence from player name, getting in Bowser Jr.'s face like you're supposed to. Not letting him get his easy ones. Gentleman's jab. Keep Bowser Jr. off stage. Really wants that down air.
Got to take this stock preferably too, really, if GC wants to keep in the game.
Oh, definitely. Ooh, conversion. NC doing an excellent job dodging it, but
And doing an excellent job at killing himself off the stage.
yeah, because like that was quite the frame trap there.
Oh, yeah.
He did avoid the knee. I'll give him that. NC just going back and forth. These guys playing some true neutral out here.
As they're clearing all kinds of messed up right now at 63%. Finally getting some percent on the board.
Ooh, that hammer.
Oh, yeah.
Death with a hammer.
You can tell that NC is experienced in this character in a way that most people are not prepared to play against.
Yeah, and NC is the Bowser Jr. in AZ.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to see. Layden can convert here. Not going to get much. Catching the tech in place. Bowser Jr.'s jab, crazy strong, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Wade now is legend visibility. Now he's dropping that. And he's got all sorts of tricks in his little Koopa Clown card.
Yeah, wow, only losing one stock. That's
Only losing
looking
one stock.
really good for NC.
Hey, it's only 5-0 this time when Jinx is going in, though.
Yeah.
Or 5-3. So, still winnable, but Jinx is going to have to carry.
Yeah, I mean, they're consistently putting in Jinx with the confidence to carry 2v1s.
Which is fair. Jinx is the right choice for an
No,
anchor.
yeah, absolutely makes sense to keep him as the anchor.
Yeah, we just saw that momentum shift earlier with GCU still feeling
I mean, to even...
EO4's inability to close out that stock.
Yeah. I mean, to even put in Jinx, like, you know he's got that confidence.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bowser Jr. is such a technical character.
Oh, yeah.
If
Weirdly,
you're not
right?
familiar with the matchup, he just hits you with some random things. You're like, where did that come from? Where was he storing that?
Oh, yeah.
You know, that Koopa Clown car with the invincibility on the approach or the option to jump out without using your jump. Very tricky character. What stage do you think we are going to?
What stage do I think we are going to?
stage?
Isn't Jinx the one who took us to Battlefield earlier? Am I mistaken?
Well, we are about to find out.
Or
Small battlefield. No.
All right. Of course, so NC's got to go and lose one stock, and then we're going to get right into this. So it is 5-3, folks.
3, 2, 1,
Go.
There we go. I haven't heard them say that.
All right, throw it at that Mega Koopa after picking it up. This is a little bit better because Jinx is not going to have to worry about Soccer Ball and Sun Salutation getting shut down constantly. The thing is that NC is a pretty high caliber player.
And I think these two played each other a good amount.
Oh, absolutely.
So they're like,
I
it's not an unfamiliar matchup for NC.
I feel like this was an Ascension Classic.
Oh, it's just an AZ classic.
Yeah, exactly.
The two gimmicks.
Definitely, yeah. Again, we joke about matchup checks, but it is real right now.
Especially in a crew battle format. I love the attempt there. Jinx is always just setting one thing up into another. Very even match, though.
Oh, wow, the mix-up! You would not get this from any other guy. Jinx just absolutely being able to maneuver around with that back air. When Jinx was so close to killing him, NC taking that stock. Oh, really rough
That
mix-up
hammer is
there.
hard the time. We are going to see this nice combo from Jinx, getting a quick little 60% to start with.
Yeah. Jinx showing that he is
for that.
also, as much as NC was able to mix him up, Jinx is showing that he is very much Timothy Jenkins. Getting grabbed!
Just grabbed him by the way. Like, what do you think you're doing?
Yeah, I was like, Jinx.
Throwing that soccer ball high, going low, hitting him that way with something.
There we go.
That was very well done by Jinx. 21% on the second stock. This is looking very familiar to me.
Yeah, this is
Going
looking very familiar
Going into Arconi.
with only two stocks.
Only 2 stocks.
Again,
Love to see.
I know he is certain that he's got this, but like that reflector on me sword fighter's looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm assuming he had to. Did he have to announce his character before the match starts, or just players?
I think
Probably
character
not.
is free counterpick.
I think counterpick is. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Yes. Yeah. Once they pick
Yeah,
a
typical
character,
group
once you have a
format.
stance. Yeah. Like I said, you know the rules, and so do I.
Yeah, this will be interesting. We're gonna have to see how it goes compared to the last one. Yeah, it's just gonna be difficult because that chakram does work in this matchup.
That Chakram does do a lot of work here. And, like, okay, we saw how much damage he was just racking up with Chakram, like back to back.
Yeah, that is. Well, especially off stage, because if you're going up, let me tilt it up a little. You go down, let me tilt it down a little.
That's the thing. Tilting it down off stage was like insane. Because again, we talked about a little bit. Fireball is a bit of a slower moving projectile that you can kind of just force your opponent to jump over, or force them to eat it, or force them to shield it.
Yep.
Any of those. And I was like, the tried and true classic of the even better version of the aerial fireball of just boom, boom, just like beaming it down from above them. Where it's like, okay, jumping no longer an option.
Yeah, it goes crazy. All right, here we are. Talking the Rex Me fighter too.
Yeah.
It's crazy just seeing the neutral between these two because they're both throwing out preemptive options. You know, they're not playing on reaction. They're playing on what they think the opponent is gonna do. Yeah, just a whole nother level. Bop, bop, bop.
Okay, that could have been dead. Wow.
Yeah, I respect him for going.
I had a that's so Raven-esque vision of like that. I'm like, he's dead. Like what? How does he live? But I guess, like I said, I guess Arconi is just as much of that guy as Jinx and NC are.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, we got some like certified like AZ veterans in this crew battle.
Yeah,
it is high stakes tonight.
Ooh, excellent parry.
This may be the first ever like competition. Well, not first, but one of the few where I feel like the bragging rights even stronger than the cash prize here.
Bro, people want to be the best.